playing right now? Chrono Trigger? Yeah. I was telling Darren about it, but I've got a whole hard drive full of like OC remix songs that I'm listening to, and I'm picking games that I know have good tracks. And between the Chrono Trigger franchise and Chrono Cross and Castlevania, there was like 277 tracks to listen to. And like,
Holy heck.
and they're all bangers because it's Castlevania and Chrono Trigger. Like, they're not gonna be shit.
Chrono Trigger's got the best soundtrack.
Chrono Cross has a lot of good, like, peaceful tracks I've been noting, so my peaceful playlist went up a lot with Chrono Cross. But welcome back, everyone. Welcome to Digimon Story Crown, the second part in this mini campaign / two-shot. Who knows? It's only a two-shot if it ends this week. If it doesn't end this week, then it's officially a mini campaign.
My guys have to kill it this week.
I mean, you could. No one's stopping you. But yeah, we're back with our second part. I haven't done this on stream for a while. I've done it off stream for a bit. But who wants to tell me what happened for some inspiration?
No.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
I already
jump at
have
once.
inspiration.
I was just waiting for everyone else. Alright, let me see if I can do it.
Alrighty
Since
then.
no one's jumping.
I'm still trying to find my information.
So, we all met at, is it Maria's Pizzeria or something like that? It was the place where Vinny works, and we all got together and what's her name? What's her name again? I can't fucking remember. What's his name? Draco Queen contacted us and told us about a place that we should go to, and I had notes, and now I'm not sure if I've kept them anywhere, which is really annoying. We had to go into... No, it's gone. I can't remember the name of the place. That's fucking annoying. Hold on, here we go. We had to go Cat on Shoulder Cafe and talk to Mirai, I think her name was.
Yep.
As we needed to go into, what do you call it, like the Star Kingdom server, and retrieve a Digimon that was probably interested in like games and stuff like that, that was being held by, or at least being trying to be caught by a group called G.U.N, Global Unequalizing Network. So most of us, I think, went upstairs to this place and went to this place, and instantly got into combat with a group of Digimons that were blocking the way. And we fought our way through and got into this Star Kingdom server, and I believe we were planning on going to like the petting zoo section of it was like, I'm pretty sure it was like a petting zoo area, as we thought that we might be able to save some other Digimons there as well.
Yeah. That was it. Couple names one name was wrong, but that's fine. You will be shown blazingly on the screen in half a second. No, you said Star Kingdom, but it's actually Star Kingdom Adventure. Yeah, like, yeah.
Kingdom,
Oh, I
you
see.
know what? I'm gonna fix that up now. Adventure. There we go.
I even wrote in the underscores in my notes, actually.
Well, don't you
Oh,
feel
know what?
special?
It probably should be underscored. You're so right.
Yeah, it's like, come on, it's a program. Guys.
Yeah, with the program.
So if
Go
I
put
told you I
.exe on the end as
lost...
well.
But you
Yeah,
get,
no.
you get inspiration, Elodie. There you go.
If
Oh,
I
thank you.
told you I lost the DM Dice Tower, is that impressive or
I
bad?
don't know how you could have lost it at all.
I don't know where mine is either.
Yeah, I don't know where it
Yeah,
is
mine's
either.
also missing.
Thank goodness.
Alright, let me see what's wrong.
Because I was just like, wait, is that funny
I'm gonna-
or is that
I'm gonna,
horrible?
I'm gonna put my die over where it should be,
Look,
and
there
then
it
just
is.
it appeared as I dropped
Yay!
it. Never mind.
Weird.
Now I'm gonna put it back into the corner where it deserves to be.
It wasn't you, Kay.
What?
That will blame me anyway, though.
I don't know what happened, but I didn't touch anything.
It's just some
You didn't turn it
program
on,
being
obviously.
silly.
No, it was turned on to begin with.
Ah, you didn't turn it on.
Alright.
No one was at fault.
We'll make
So-
sure it'll be fixed next time.
I mean, I've just fixed it. It's fixed
Yep.
before next time.
Yeah.
So the double V's are riding off to the petting zoo. What's everyone else doing?
I gotta keep up with him or he might get himself into some trouble.
Yeah, we can't have them running off by themselves.
He might have done a statement. He will get himself into trouble if you don't keep up with him.
They look like they're having fun though, so honestly, like,
I think we decided we were going that way, yeah?
I think we all were gonna go to the petting zoo regardless.
I was thinking cool little track, but I guess petting is fine.
Yeah, we get in the stove.
Petting zoo's important.
Check out the truck afterwards.
Alright. As you all approach this enclosure, there seems to be a wall probably maybe 6 foot tall? No, probably less. Probably around like 5 feet tall. Like, definitely some people are clearing it if they had to, but like, it's not necessarily there to prevent entry or escape or anything. It's definitely there as like oh, this is just like a fence that we've built to keep up with aesthetic less than anything else. As you enter, you see beyond the wall is there's a gate, obviously, and beyond the wall there is a rather medium-sized building that seems to have a whole bunch of hay from an outside looking in without going into the area enclosure, I should say, particularly. And there seems to be several items on display in this pretty decent sized area that just seem out and about on the ground that is got patches of dirt, sand, and grass alike. There's like a log, there's a big old bell, like one of those ones that would be on a clock tower sort of bell, just sort of sitting on an A-frame off in the corner. A large like salt lick but made out of honey. Just giant caveman meat, sort of like you'd watch in a cartoon, like picking up and eating one by hand. There's just like a small pile of them off in the corner.
Caveman meat.
My favorite way to describe meat.
But yeah, as you approach the fence, what are you all doing?
Does it look like anyone else is actually like in there at all? Like, can you see over the fence? Is it like a solid fence? Like, what kind of fence is it?
Yeah, it's sort of like most of it is brick, maybe 10 or so courses. But like when it's like 4 feet tall to the rest of the 5 feet, it's like acrylic with metal posts between the sheets. There doesn't seem to be any creatures in there.
Okay.
There are creatures in the petting zoo.
No.
Yo, this is a pretty shit petting zoo.
May I do a perception to see or listen out for anything unusual?
Go ahead. As you look around, other than the obvious that it is empty, there's nothing in particular of note immediately. There's no sounds coming from the enclosure. Looking in, you don't see any creatures running about in there. They could potentially be in the building part, but out in the open, there's nothing really of note.
Also-
Oh, you first.
Sorry, I was just gonna say, could I also get Labramon to do a scent-based perception?
Yeah,
Is that
go
something
ahead.
that you might want to do? Cool.
While that's happening, I just got a quick question because I just am curious more myself. Can this be situations where it's like when you enter certain buildings, it's instance based, or is it like everything is more visible at once, sort of thing, like on the same instance?
Usually, when you're in a server, everything is loaded for you.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Sorry, I just realized he's got an advantage on
Yeah, I
perception
was
check.
just going to double check.
I'm gonna use some tech terms.
I take sniffing.
Vinny's just walking around looking, being like, I wonder where they all went.
Labramon is just like, I don't smell anything.
I don't hear anything either.
Can I get a clarification on the rules?
Yes.
No.
So,
What rule?
well, so the scan ability says that allows someone to see how many people are nearby. Does that count for Digimon or like?
Yes. Any
Humans.
creatures that are not stealthing will appear on like a sort of radar-esque thing if you get a decent enough roll.
Okay, can I try and make a scan check then?
Yeah, go ahead.
I think it's just like a Modern Warfare 2 heartbeat sensor.
As you bring up like your overlay, that's sort of reminiscent of a submarine's radar. The only dots that you can see are your group sort of concluded towards the center.
Alright, yeah, there's nothing here.
If I do a Skyrim crash, does my dot like fade in and out?
Depends on your stealth check.
It's just a Skyrim crash.
I guess it makes sense. There's no one else here, considering they were blocking the door.
Must have already got
actually.
them.
Fuck.
There might still be something left behind potentially.
You think it's worth just looking around here, or should we head further in and maybe go to the area where the Digimon should be?
Yeah, there is a gate for the
on
peg.
reactor?
Just letting
It might,
Haven know.
it might be worth knowing to see if like anything might have happened here.
Yeah, there might be some evidence we can carry up.
Which just nods.
Oh,
So we
guess
going
we're
in?
going in then.
The gate, as you go to push it open, Haven, it just swings open as if there was nothing like stopping it.
Okie dokie, everyone. Go into the petting zoo.
Okay.
Probably nothing to pet, but you know.
Don't say that.
Don't.
Okay.
I mean, what do we just hop the fence?
The gate's open.
Yeah,
We
go
can just
ahead.
walk in.
Roll a survival check, Haven. 16. Yeah, as you look around, you see that there are several footprints that were there. There is a combination of like big clawed feet, little flipper-esque things, bird feet, and little dots as if they were walking around little, like, I guess the best thing would be like a little peg legs X thing. With a 16, you also note there's like patches of purple fur left behind on the log. The log looks like an oak log that's got wraps around the center of white cloth, and you can see sticking to it is a bunch of purplish fur. There seems to be a large honey block that's partially chewed on, where all the little peg legs are moving towards. And a bunch of red and yellow feathers off in the corner, near like the bell and stuff.
Oh, it definitely looks like a petting zoo, but doesn't look like there's nothing left here.
Oh, other page point. There also seems to be humanoid footprints, a lot of them.
Are there humanoid footprints leading away or in, or just all over the place?
All over the place.
Well,
I
they
mean, do we
could
want
be
to check inside?
Yeah, I want to check inside the building.
Just nods.
These
I'll
could be
definitely move in.
footprints left over from visitors, but they could also be gun. But we're a mix of both, and there's not really any way to find out. So, guess we're going in.
Yeah. What was the thing I wanted to do? I need to remind myself. Is scan a similar thing to like find items, or would that still just be under investigation, per se?
Let me give it a quick read.
Just because I'm curious. It's like my intention is I want to kind of like sort of move in and just like have a look around to see if there's anything like particularly interesting. Like while others are trying to piece together the more kind of clue scenario things, I just want to like sort of scan around for something that might be useful.
Yeah, it's a digital perception check. If you wanted to scan to see if there were any traces of digital items or... It's more like if there's code hidden, I would say, and investigation would be more like if there are physical items there. I could see you doing either, but scan can be a little more broad in what it can show.
I think I might go for a scan. And I am going to use more of the Race for Trait quick study. Once a short long rest, you attempt to use a toolkit game set. I'm assuming this is a tool because it's called the Digivice. Yep. I can gain proficiency with it. So until the next time I complete a short or long rest. So I will gain proficiency with scan, and I'm going to just start looking around, trying to see if I can actually pick something up in the area. Anything of use while the others like look around for clues.
Yeah, go ahead.
12.
Upon quick observation, much like Chuck's scan, it really just shows the radar with your group on it.
Okay. Yeah, it's just like kind of like half like in the sort of corners, just looking around, just moving stuff around, just doing her own thing separately. I imagine Pulsemod's just kind of like half helping, but like doing very quick movements to like move stuff around, and she's like spending like a minute in one spot, then quickly moves to the next spot to do like get it prepared for her.
Once we move into the building, Elodie's just gonna probably keep a perception up and just try to listen out for any movement, and I think Labramon will do the same if that's something you need me to re-roll for, or if I just take the old rolls.
Do another check.
Don't want to get sneaking up on. That would be bad.
As Labramon's sniffing, they just start. Something seems to be curious as you're heading into the building itself, like in the enclosure. The building has a whole bunch of bedding and hay. There seems to be a variety of like different things. One appears to definitely be a nest. The other seems to be sort of structured in some sort of rounded, another nest, but seems to be like more enclosed, sort of like what a barrow mouse would have. Like definitely like a ball with a hole in it. Others just appear to be lying on the ground with like little bits of hay on the ground. As you're sort of walking in, you don't necessarily hear or see anything, but Labramon sort of stops and looks to like one of the sectioned off areas that people are sleeping in, the one with the ball with the hole in it, and starts sort of growling a little bit, not like necessarily aggressive growling, but more of a there's something weird here.
Oh, I think we may have found something, guys. What do you think, Labramon? Is it
It's not
doesn't feel good, or
it's not a person or a Digimon, it just feels weird.
okay, take it slow, steady. Go check it out. As I let everyone know that Labramon has possibly picked something up.
Got some vibes.
Gonna just slowly approach.
As you do, as you sort of let people know, and as you look in close, as you sort of get close enough to bend down and peer into it, you see sort of the code of the server flicker for a bit around you as if it was re-rendering, and then a large crack opens up through the entrance hole of the nest, and there seems to be sort of a distortion and a warp, as behind the crack you can see what's it called? Television static, yeah.
Yeah.
Behind it.
Backs up quite quickly with that, like, not knowing what that is, whether or not it's, like, dangerous.
Ears immediately
She was
perk up.
taking it. Yeah, she, like, was taking it very slowly, and when that happens, it's, like, instantly backing up. Like,
Can I summon and reload my revolver just at the ready?
Yep.
I think like seeing the kind of like digital crack like within the code, it's almost like that sort of curiosity, like quick bounce up, look over, sees like all what's happening, and like rushes towards like half like inspecting it, like in different angles, like moving around. It's like just curiosity.
Yeah, if you want to roll a digital insight check, feel free.
I can. This is not my best, but it's okay.
Yeah, she'll turn to you, Sophia, and be like, "Oh,
No.
this is out of my expertise. I have no idea what this is."
I do not have the best of greatest stats.
I'm going to.
Anyone who else
Give it
wants
a-
to do it, feel free.
I'm gonna give it a
Digital
chance.
insight. I'll give it a go.
I choose to
Yeah,
fail.
Fair enough.
Accurate. I have two fucking
Vinny does it, but he fails.
Yeah.
points.
Yeah.
Chuck does not.
Oh, he's like, oh, we're on the wrong station.
Change the channel.
Sophia, as you're like, you sort of investigating, you sort of study on the subject. You know this is a rift, a distortion rift. But that's about it. You don't really recall any of the information regarding it.
Still new to me.
Chuck, you've heard of reports through certain crimes that were happening in Eden, where sometimes, for unexplicable reasons, it hasn't actually been studied as to why, there appears to be these rifts that appear, these distortion rifts, and they come in various sizes, and from what you can tell, they can also come in different attributes, like your Digimon do. As such, they are sort of mini portals that one necessarily can't go through, but they can get something out of. There's been a lot of cases of people like pulling items out of these things that were used for crimes, and it's like there's a study on it because the people don't know what exactly they've been taking out. It's like some people are like, oh, well, they're just lying. There has to be some, like, they've somehow figured out how to do this. But through your like reports and stuff, it's just like this seems to all be random, and you don't know how exactly it's happening.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
because
like,
usually
he turns to Chuck and is like, "What do you got, boss?"
Yeah, well, yeah, like as soon as this happens, like as you step back, he steps forward and like puts it like an arm, like to your side, like protectively.
Sophia's just looking in like a little bit of awe. She's like, well, what's gonna happen?
Maybe like, okay, yes, yes, you can't get sucked in, but you like it's only for taking stuff out.
Like a generator.
Is that right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh, like a generator. A box.
And most people, when they do so, like most reports say that it was a Digimon that's done this, which, given that the reputation Digimon have as programs mainly utilized by hackers, like there's always an air of, oh, well, they're just lying. These are criminals. Like,
Yeah, like they're blaming it on Digimon, but it's or like no, they'd be blaming it on a person, the guys with Digimon.
yeah.
Be like, yeah, it's like not yet, not really sure, but yeah, all I know is it's like it won't do anything to us, but we might be able to take something out of it.
He's like,
Oh,
reach on you.
like a box?
hold on. Let me try. And he'll like slowly put a hand into it to try and pull something out.
As you go ahead and do this, your hand sort of passes through the warp as if it's not there. And like it sort of encloses around your hand. You don't feel any other limitation in that way. It just sort of passes through as if it wasn't there, but visually it's just surrounding your hand without much of an issue.
I think maybe taps. I want to like just like tap the shoulder of Pulsemon
Yeah?
and just sort of like point in the directions. Like, is that something you can interact with?
Well, I can try.
Just nods, just curiously.
As he walks up, can you roll me a con saving throw for
For Pulse?
For Pulsemon?
Sure. I'm basically
Yeah,
on
well-
standby to like kind of like aid in his coding if necessary, but yeah,
What
just
type is he?
he is. I can't remember.
Well, no, the one against virus.
He
It's
is
like the-
a.
Vaccine?
Yes, I think. I don't know where it said it though.
It would be on his effect. It's a vaccine type.
Vaccine.
Effect. Oh yeah.
Roll with disadvantage.
Fuck.
While this is happening, I'm like trying to like grasp at something in there and see if there's anything I can hold on to.
Where is it saying? It's just so I know where it is.
It's an
so I can't see
effect
it.
on his sheet.
An effect on a ship. Right. Okay. Yeah.
On that
Okay, yeah.
tracker.
I was looking at it on the thing itself. Disadvantage.
Yep.
He's
That's rough.
fine. He's fine at that. He's fine at that.
Okay.
Look at him go.
Roll a d20.
Oh.
God.
Fucking D20s again.
Average.
He pulls out. He pulls out one of the chips that you've had before. In addition, he also pulls out a glowing little pile of pixels, which you know are to be the currency when you're in Eden bits. And he pulls out 140 bits.
Wow.
Yo, 140
Damn.
bits.
That's a lot of bits.
Ooh.
At which point, the rift seems to like ripple a bit.
Oh.
And then stabilize.
I think for that like brief moment, like Sophia's like Digivice up, like kind of pulls out like this sort of more holographic like keyboards that she has like around her. Like you see it like detecting something weird as like Pulseful just puts their hand through. She's like just trying her best to kind of like stabilize a little bit of it. As yeah, like when he like sort of is able to like pull it out, seemingly he's fine. She then like moves up quickly to him, just like making sure he's fine in a particular way, like just not saying anything, but like showing that like tiny little bit of like worry, like just like making sure everything's all good.
That wasn't fun, but I mean, that's what I got.
Wait, how did you?
Well, if you said Digimon were maybe used to like, whether it be rumor or not, we're part of it. So assumingly, if it was digital code, the digital codes themselves should be able to interact with it.
That seems fun. Hey, go on, give it a try.
Okay. Roll
Joe
me.
still has his hand desperately.
Roll me with advantage.
I like what she says. It's like, I just be a bit careful. I do. Okay.
Con saving throw. Okay. Roll a d20.
Did you add the bits to me?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
I can't see what the survival program does. I actually have to.
Yes, you do need to analyze
Yeah.
it.
Damn it.
Well, this will load hopefully. He pulls out, he pulls out a caveman meat that sort of got like a golden sheen, almost like a glaze sort of sheen to it, alongside 80 bits.
Yeah, turn
We
to
all-
Sophia and be like, "That's some smart thinking there."
Just thumbs up and just a nod.
At which point, it ripples, and this time, like, sort of surprising you, Chuck, it just like immediately slams as if like reality reasserts itself across your arm. Like almost vaguely, if you couldn't see your hand on the other side, cutting it off immediately, and then disappears.
Are you okay? Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Give me a startle.
Yeah, me
Okay,
too.
well, enough of that, I guess. We did good. I guess we keep looking around and see what we can find. Turns to Labrador. You did a great job, buddy.
Thanks.
If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't have found it.
This is still weird and fuzzy.
It was a bit weird and fuzzy.
Good job, Digimon.
Thanks. Can I eat this?
You can have that meat now.
Okay.
Yeah, go for it.
Roll 5d12.
Oh, is this a HP part? Okay.
You know what? Don't bother. He's max HP. He just eats it.
Yeah. He didn't take any
Just
damage.
for fun.
Yummy! It's like, oh, eat.
Vinny's like just kind of standing there looking at the rift because he was clearly like walking up like, oh yeah, we're all gonna reach into this thing. This is awesome. And then it closed. No, I didn't want to do that anyway. No, no, I didn't need
It's,
to.
it's not cool anymore, actually, I decided.
Yeah. You know, I don't really. I got stuff of my own. I don't need any of that. It's all good.
It's okay, Vinny. Maybe we'll find another.
Yeah, whatever.
Just nods, like,
Yeah,
yeah, whatever.
like, yeah, whatever. You know, if we do, we do. If we don't, it's all good. But clearly, you can like know inside he's just like, yeah, you know, it'd be pretty cool if we found another one.
It's not like I wanted anything from it.
Exactly. Yeah. No, it's cool. You know, I didn't need any of that stuff. You know, but you know,
Is
next time maybe.
Notes it in the
Is there-
brain box to ask him again.
Is there anything like kind of cool looking around here that I can point Vinny towards that might perk him up a little bit? Like, it doesn't have to be important. Just like, I don't know, like a pretty display or some shit like that. I don't know.
I mean, they've got a cast iron bell that looks like not super like engraved, but it's got a pattern on it. That's usually weird to be out in the open like that. But they've just
How
got
big is
a
this
lot. Like it's probably as big as a person.
Oh, check out the
In-
bell over
in
there,
height.
Vinny. It's huge.
Yo, shit, a bell? Fuck yeah! Walks and punches the bell, hurts his hand.
It hurts.
Oh,
V does
at
it
least
as
he's a
well.
little happier.
I want to ring it.
There is a dung as like the combination of both you and V doing so like moves it enough for the bell to be wrong.
He's
Not
holding
sure
his
if that
hand.
was such a good
Ow.
idea, but anyway. As she keeps on looking around.
Go ahead.
Can I go into detective mode and like do an investigation check in this area for like signs of struggles?
Yeah, go ahead.
If you're gonna do
Yeah,
it in
the-
that area, so you go.
Yeah, because basically, Chuck's treating this like a kidnapping,
Mhm.
and it's
I
trying to
will
find
go-
evidence.
Into an area that you're not at and do an investigation.
I was gonna do just in the building we're currently in.
Yeah, as
Oh,
you're,
okay, well, I guess I'll roll.
as you're looking in the building, Chuck, there doesn't seem to be anything there. Elodie, as you're walking out, and as Haven has pointed out, the different types of footprints and stuff, you can see there's a lot of the human prints walking off in the different directions where the main other footprints were, and there do seem to be drag marks from these like more creature-esque footprints leading towards back to the door that you've noticed investigating.
Got me to write that down. As she looks around and notes that. Unless anyone else wants to do anything.
Vinny, in
I
response to
remember.
hurting himself, is just like, oh, right, barrier, and activates his barrier program finally, completely forgetting in the entire first fight to do that.
You're saying, Kay?
Yeah, I probably should actually do the same, to be honest. You just reminded me that entire thing. It's like, oh yeah, that's a thing.
Yeah. Where is Maria?
Under Tamer Powers.
Oh, I see. How long does it last?
All day.
Oh, I'm gonna do it too then, I guess. What is it? Just because I've got like a bunch of different. There's like AC3, AC4, AC5.
It's you want tamer function, not partner function.
Oh, okay.
Partner functions
there's-
for the
there's a-
combat
there's a-
one.
There's a barrier for both of them.
Okay.
Yeah, it costs
I
a
need
D
that.
And
to
your
use.
Digimon.
And then I use a D point. So that's 1 D point left.
Haven is giving. Let me just quickly have a look. I want to know what she's giving you. Shield of Faith. Okay, yeah, that's probably gone.
Yeah. Unless anyone else wants to do any skill rolls at all. I
don't think I have anything at the moment.
I will
Oh,
meet
I
back
could've-
up with. There you go.
I realize I have a ability to empower my Digivice skills. Gotta remember that for next time.
Yeah, I'll meet back up with people as she sort of like wandered off a little bit, following where the drag marks go.
Yeah, they lead.
Comes back.
They lead
Yeah.
out of the enclosure itself and towards like the path.
Okay. Yeah, she meets back up and it's just like, well, there was definitely some foul play here because we found some drag marks over that way, leading out to the path. I don't know if you found anything else, but
I got nothing.
it looks like they were taken by force. So don't think there's anything else here unless there's any more of those caches around. I mean, rifts or whatever we call them. I suggest we loot boxes. That works. Yeah, I honestly at this point I think we just follow the path and see if we can maybe catch up with them. See where they're taking them.
As you like, I will note. You will notice that as it gets to like the asphalt, that's the path. It stops.
Yeah.
There is nothing to.
Yeah,
There's no like mud or anything to drag
We can
across.
we can only sort of maybe assume which way it's gone because it'd be further in because we were
just
like,
left.
right at the start. We just left. Shit.
They went straight across to go to the choo choo, right?
I would like honestly, the future ride would have probably been fun. I'm just
I haven't got the map up. I need to fucking get the map up.
SKA_NYC.
SKA. There it is.
King of Adventure, New York City.
Beautiful. So I think
Very underrated type of music.
I personally don't think that they would have gone to the ride just across the path. I know it sounds pretty cool, but business. We were told that maybe we should go towards like a gaming place again. Trying to
That's where
remember where that is.
Well, because the main one are after likes games, so it is probably hanging around them.
Yeah, we're not going to be able to see the drag marks on the path because tarmac and all. We're just going to have to look out for maybe some other signs of anything. Maybe they've left some stuff behind. Maybe a Digimon might have dropped something, or I don't know. I'm grasping at straws here. But if we walk up the path and just keep an eye out and see where we need to go.
Yeah,
I
sounds
mean, I
good.
got no better plan.
Me
Yeah.
either. I'm just listen. I'm here because Vinny's here.
Okie dokie. I guess daylight's burning, as they say.
Yeah. Yep. Lunamon, can you keep an ear out for any Digimon that might sound like they're in trouble or anyone trying to get, ambush us?
Yeah, I can try.
Thank you.
Thinking, you keep your nose to the ground, buddy, and see if you smell anything that's unusual or Digimon smelling or I don't know. you know your sense of smell better than I do. But if you smell
Okay.
anything, you let me know, buddy. Good boy. And yeah, I'm guessing we're gonna head in.
Okay, we're
Yeah.
heading in too.
Like this center area?
Do you want to go
Yeah,
to
I'm
the food
guessing
court?
Yeah, I'm assuming we go
Yeah.
up that way through the path and just keep an eye out, ear out, whatever, for any signs of anything.
Okay.
Keep our eyes, ears, and noses out.
That's right.
Okay.
Roll that.
Go ahead, roll the perception
Interest.
checks.
Perception check for my little guy. He's, you know what? Even with 8, that's still alright.
My little guy.
That's a good little sniff.
It's a good sniff. My little guy. Ugh.
Now, surely I can convince a Pulsemon to make a dexterity-based perception check, because if you run far enough and go enough distance, you can see everything.
Foolproof.
Feel like
Over
G.U.N
black
will
plant.
also sniff.
You run up to the
Vinny.
top of that little rock thing over there, as fast
Yeah.
as you can. You see the
Because
entire
if you
map.
go the entire distance, you have further vision, and thus it's it's better perception.
Vinny's gonna look with his eyes while Vimon looks with his nose. Because Vinny wants to find the aminals.
I think while they do that, I'm just gonna go for scan.
That's a good idea. Mix it up.
And I'll probably just have Pulsemon be more on alert of anything coming close to us than anything else,
Okay.
just in case. And because they've only got a check ability, not so much a actual thing. Still good though.
All
It's very
the
persuasive.
all the 13s and below. There's I don't know. You don't really see anything. There's a lot to see. It's an amusement park. Though rides are closed and stuff, there are still noises going off along the park, and it's very hard to keep focus. Vinny, you notice there are sounds coming directly into the food court from the food court that you can hear. Sophia, as you pulled up your scan, you see that there seems to be 8 signals that are not your groups in that immediate area. Frankie, you notice there seems to be Frankie and Pulsemon notice that there's 4 people and 4 Digimon that are chilling in that area and eating and talking amongst themselves. And Guillermo is like, meat, and then runs off.
He knows what's up, and Vinny takes off after him.
Yeah.
I think it's like, I think it's
not
like,
me.
No.
it's like a brief thing where it's like the Digiverse goes off for me. I sort of move up in front, sort of point, there's people, and then me, it's like, oh, he runs off. It's like everyone's like, oh, there's people there.
No, yeah, you see 8, you see 8 dots, and then you see one of your group's dots just also run forward. As you
And
look.
then 2 more.
And then another one.
Dots. Okay.
I said kids at Disneyland. Or Disney World.
Save some
Easy.
meat for me, Guillermo.
What kind of Digimans are there and peoples are there? They're just
1 second.
what we're looking at as we run up to this place, because Vinny's just like, yo, you don't say no to a meal.
Oh, hi.
You see 4 guys that are sort of decked out in
Yeah.
avatars that have got like army gear on, like camo, desert camo, sort of sitting there. You see one of the Commandramon that you saw outside also present. There seems to be two sort of diminutive green cavemen and a bunch of like rotating gears.
Oh. Yeah.
Interesting.
I'm assuming
yeah.
they see us very
Yeah.
clearly.
As you all run in, as the four of you run into the thing, they see you. I'm gonna quickly add everyone to the tracker.
Yeah, I think Vinny runs up and he notices they see him and he goes, "Hey, yo, what grub's good?" And then he's like, "Oh, oh, we shouldn't have did this."
You turn back as you say that, and you just see like a nod from me, just like, yeah.
We have
It looks like the
intruders.
group. Whoops.
Actually, yeah, I didn't run up. I want to try stealth too. Fuck that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Someone rolled stealth? I didn't. Oh, there we go.
I don't think
They all
Digimon has
ran
it.
up.
He doesn't have it
Yeah.
as a skill, but I'll just
Random.
do a dex check. Oh,
put-
nope.
I'll put
We're,
Pulse on with me.
we're splitting up.
I guess I'll roll just
Lunamon can
initiative
go
at the
Sophia.
same time.
Yeah, I gotta roll my guy's a dex check as well. Oh shit.
Should I roll Vmon's initiative as well, AJ?
Yes.
Sake. How do I fucking roll it?
Yep, I did great. I got a 3.
I'll
I'll be
also
with
roll
Lunamon,
initiative.
and Pulsemon can be with you, Chuck. Trade.
Hell yeah, 13 and 13.
And let me quickly.
do you want to trade, Chuck?
You can hold on to Lunamon.
Yeah.
You see. I mean, there's
Like it's only fair.
no point in hiding.
It's just a military man.
It's on there.
Oh, look at that guy. Look at that little guy.
And these guys.
Oh, it's floating gears.
Oh,
Bloods.
It's pretty
that
cute.
face. I like
Yeah.
the army man.
Just a
one.
little guy.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's...
Looks like a fucking ad to, join the army. Or like
Just
Call
looks
of
like-
Duty or something.
Yeah, I
like
was gonna say, it just looks like a Call of Duty model. I'm pretty sure it is.
I don't know why it makes me laugh. Just so silly. I'm guessing we're rolling initiative. Oh, right. People have actually. Oh, no. We're. Oh, wait.
We will need
let
to.
me have a
Yeah, I mean,
look.
yeah, we haven't done it yet, but I assume we'll
I
need to.
accidentally closed the map.
Is that the same modifier for your stealth, Sophia?
Yes.
Okay.
My bad.
No, I'm just making sure.
I have a software development in between and I got confused.
Okay. There's
I like the idea that you're
Yeah, you-
walking up.
You got a notification.
Yeah.
I like the idea you're walking up, you see Vinny get seen, you're like, I should hide. You start moving somewhere, and then Vinny's like, "Yo, Sophia! You behind the tent! Sophia!"
We're not meant to be here, right? It just pokes her head out and just looks he's like, really?
The second you guys ran off, Chuck was just just took a second to pinch the bridge of his nose, just like, God fucking damn it, and then was out.
Yeah, Chuck. Chuck, you are the only one that's able to evade immediate sight.
What about Pulsemon?
You know what? Yeah, and possible. Sorry, I saw the thing. Do not relate that to a stealth check. But he's also
Yeah.
Sonic the Hedgehog, okay? Sonic the Hedgehog does not stealth. He's confident.
No,
and cool.
but he stealths around people to punch him in the back.
But yeah, they don't see the two of you as you rock up. They see everyone else there, so we'll have everyone roll initiative.
That
Where do you
is
want to
fair.
place us on this map?
As long as you're within those rows, the two rows that I've put you on, feel
Yeah.
free to put
Well,
yourself.
Darren obviously said I was like near a 10, so I'm just gonna put myself like here-ish.
I said initiative. These guys again.
If you're over there, I'll take your spot. Me
there
and
it is.
Vmon will take Sophie's spot.
Let me just change to fight music.
Oh! Fucking nat 20!
I didn't roll any of mine yet, did I? Just gonna... No.
Oh.
No. Okay. That one and
Do we have
That
a
one.
BRB from Mim?
it might be.
I did not see one.
It happened a very long time ago. Because I ain't seen anything.
I will quickly automatically roll their initiative, and if they come back before their turn, they can re-roll initiative.
Natural 20.
Oh, yeah. Okay, we're going. And
Oh, man.
oh. Alright, top of the order is Labramon.
I assumed that would be the case. What's his 35 feet? Can
Have
I...
people reorganized themselves yet?
No, we couldn't really
sorry,
move.
sorry. Let me
No.
get rid of movement tracking.
I was gonna put like
Sorry,
pulse
Tez.
on somewhere.
It's okay.
I thought positioning might change what you do.
Why are you over here? Okay,
I
yeah.
feel like it would have been...
I picked one side and like I think put him here.
Truck's only as far away from the rest of the party as he can.
I like the idea that Vinny just yelled at me.
I guess, since, like, it makes less sense that she's in the front there, I guess, like, we'd be...
No, you're
Yeah.
in those 2 rows down, where I said.
First
Oh,
two
okay.
rows.
Sorry.
Because you're coming from another road.
I'm confused. But,
You're coming
okay.
from the north. You can't. You didn't get a good enough perception to do any looping around or anything like good enough stuff to do any looping around or anything.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. I'll stay here then, I guess. Or... Yeah, this is fine. Yeah?
Yep.
Yep.
Cool. Am I able to move on these, like, chairs and tables, or is that something that, like, do I have to go around them?
You can jump on them if you want.
Yeah.
Big ass table.
Arf. Fucking gonna use retrieving.
Mhm.
Finally, I get a chance. So that's a 10-foot cone. It should get both of those guys, I'm assuming.
Yep. Let's make a cone and find out. I don't think no, but we'll double check.
I can always move myself a little bit. Yeah.
Yep.
That looks pretty good. Cool. So I've targeted both them. They're going to do DC 13 Wisdom save. Just drag that. Why is that not dragging? Oh, there we go.
Goblin one
Pretty good.
succeeds and the other one fails.
Cool. 3d10 thunder damage on a failed save, half as much on a success.
Mhm.
Bam! That's a really bad roll.
You do 6 damage. Goblimon. What does Goblimon take? 5.
That's weird.
Oh, okay, yes. Alright, you do more damage to Goblimon, and then it took half of that. Yes, okay, I see. Yes.
Oh,
Because of typing.
typing.
Yep. And then, yeah, 6 damage to the other guy.
Awesome. So how much movement did I use? Sorry, 1 sec. 5, 10, about 25 feet. Play it safe. We're gonna go
Oh, interesting.
35 because it's got 35 feet of movement. Move back just a smidge so that I'm not gonna get freaking piled on too much. And that is my turn.
Alright. Goblimon
Just
2.
gonna do real quick. BRB.
What? Oh. I'm on the. No, I'm on that, yeah. 1, 2,
You little
3,
guys.
4, 5, 6. That's the range. Yeah. He will pick up a comically large bomb. And
Oh.
throw it at Labramon.
Oh, it's Boomer. Yay.
Who does fail. And takes 7 damage. 7 fire damage. And then he can... Yeah. Sort of... can't move anymore, that's his turn. Elodie. G.U.N's on deck.
Des just went AFK for a moment.
Yeah, this is not
Nope.
fight me.
She's on the way back now.
I was wondering why it didn't have any pizzazz to it.
I didn't realise. Sorry, everyone. I didn't realise I was up next. Just really needed to get the time. Oh
You
shit!
good,
There was a fucking drink on the floor. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Fuck. I haven't even looked at my actions. I can't fucking remember what I'm doing. Okay. I think we're gonna go with. Let me have a look. Electric chain is 15 foot. Yeah. That's
I think it's landing lure. So it's 15-foot thing in front of you. You hit them, and then you can pull them forward.
That's 20 feet away. That's 20 feet away. You know what? I think just to be safe, I'm gonna go with a shoot.
Fair
Go
enough.
gun. I roll that on. Okay, so we've had a goblin mon go. Which was the one that I hurt more? Probably the guy. I'm gonna shoot the guy.
Okay.
I'm gonna attempt to shoot the guy. That's a pretty good
That's a
roll.
hit.
Not gonna be very much damage, but you know, whatever.
You 6 damage.
Not what I'm here for. Cool. I don't believe I have any bonus actions or anything like that. No, that's all good.
Right. G.U.N. There has been a change to G.U.N. I did make the change before last session, I just forgot to give him the
So
sheet.
you told me about it.
So his key charge is not max damage, it gives him 2 bonus damage die,
Cool.
which is a little bit better.
Yeah, it is. There's this guy in army gear next to a gear. Digimon thinks he has mate. He's gonna throw a pyrosphere at him.
Okay, again, he just goes Pyrosphere! As a ball of pink red energy fires off, he hits.
Okay, charge it.
Mm-hmm.
It won't go on the recharge.
That was an error that I had before, but I'll just take it off for you.
Yeah.
So
And pink.
you do 34 damage, and this guy immediately like disposes of his avatar and fades away in pixely.
You leave behind any meat for Guillemon.
No.
That'd be digitally fucked up.
Digitally fucked up.
That's Guillemon's turn.
Alright, the Goblin one. 1, 2, 3, 4. He will Goblin Rush. And miss. He'll then bonus action disengage.
Understand?
Chuck, you're up. Vincent's on deck. Both of these are on deck. Dog. Rebecca?
Alright, sorry,
No?
I was muted.
Yeah.
I have a bonus action dash, don't I?
Uh,
I just want to focus up.
yes.
Yes, yeah, then that's just a bonus action. Who can I reach from here? Not you, not you. For sure not you. And 10, 15, 20. And just... Okay. Yeah, no, that doesn't matter. I'm gonna have to peek out then. And still not in range. Fantastic. Ugh. No, hold on.
Your revolver?
This revolver is 50.
Yeah, okay. I mean, you can still hit at 150, just with disadvantage. You still have advantage. You have advantage for being stealthy. So it'll
And then yeah,
cancel
so we'll
out.
just cancel out.
I didn't end up putting a range on my thing. Whoops.
One thing. Which thing?
Because I'm assuming the second I go
My
like,
range stuff.
you know, here, I'll be out of stealth.
You'll still get the turn of advantage. Because you were hidden before, they didn't know where you were, you sort of appeared. You caught them off in the 6 seconds.
Wait, yeah, will I... Or, okay, yeah, so I'll be caught if, like, seen afterwards if I go here. If I go, like, here to, like, poke around, shoot them, and then go back, will I still be in stealth?
No.
Or, like, because I fired at them,
Yeah.
they immediately know I'm over here. Okay, I might as well
What's that
come out of the
gunshot?
open then.
Yeah, attacking breaks stuff.
Yeah,
You have a
because they're like, oh,
specific feat.
a bullet came from over here.
Skulker.
So yeah, might as well.
Yeah, I
Come
think
say
it'd be a
hello.
bonus would be the cover,
Uh-huh.
I guess.
Yeah.
But
Just
yeah,
kick
actually,
over the
5,
table.
10, 15. No, I won't have enough to go back into cover. Alright, we'll attempt to shoot this guy.
And then start pushing the table forward.
That's a hit.
Cool.
You do 7 damage.
And that's my turn. 'Cause I can't do anything else.
Alright. Double V's.
Where's the complete?
And then
Double V.
Pulse
Vinny's gonna go, yo, Vima, you got the goblin, I got the big guy, what? And Vinny's gonna run up to this dude, while Vimon is gonna run up to this guy. Since we're in turns at the same time, who cares? I'm going to bonus action as I'm running up Hunter's Mark, but for Vimon.
Yep.
So, Hunter's Mark on this, on Vimon?
The if effect goes on Demon, the other one goes on
And the other one goes on the dude. Yeah, cool. So I'm gonna do that. And then action, I'm gonna make an attack at this guy with my digital armor lead pipe.
Wireless then
As I go-
comes in. You
Yeah, I was
hit.
like, yo, guns up for chumps! As I hit him with the pipe.
You should not have that buff. You still hit, but you should not have that buff.
Max damage.
Nice.
So I get a point back.
You get a point back.
And then Vmon is obviously going to V headbutt.
Yep.
Because you always begin with your big shit.
He runs up. V headbutt! And hits.
That was so... That, I don't know for you guys, that sat on a nat 20 for so long for me and then it's ticked
So,
over. Fucking
That
big
looks cool.
26.
Where's that 6 come from? From Hunter's Mark, yeah. 26 damage to the goblin. Takes a big hit.
Vinny standing up on the table just points his pipe at the other dude in the back. Like you're next.
Let me quickly read something.
Okay.
We're causing so much mischief.
Balkai.
Yeah. It's a con save, isn't it? Let me have a look. Let me just double check.
I'm gonna cause some property damage. Haha.
Thank you reading. I'm not there.
DC 15 con save.
For Goblin one?
Yeah. Fails, which means he's knocked 15 feet back from from massive system shock damage.
I didn't actually measure how far Vmon moved, so let's quickly do that. So Vmon was here.
That's
Okay,
fair.
okay,
That would've been
yeah,
good
so
either.
it doesn't matter. Easy. So Vmon smashes him back with his head. And that's me and Vmon done. Vmon doesn't have a bonus action, and I spend mine.
Postman.
Cool. Pulson's gonna dash with Vernus. We go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, just barely short. That's the half. That's a half square. Fuck, that's annoying. Barely short. I'm on a half square.
I'll be kind and generous.
Oh, that's very nice of you. just trying to remember. It's a cone.
Oh, hang on, I'm an half square.
I'm on a half square too, so I'm gonna put myself here.
Steven's also on one. I'm also on one.
Oh, I'm getting a cone. I might have something interesting.
Okay, gotta go.
Maybe.
Yeah, you don't have to. It's up to you if you want to believe me or not.
Using cone.
Ooh.
Nah, it's just barely not hitting the other one.
Oh,
I mean,
that's
2 is still
great.
pretty good.
A 2's still good.
You would have had to be below them, which you couldn't have done anyway.
I technically could be 5 foot down.
Nah, 5 foot, you would have to be like directly
Underneath, yeah.
one.
Yeah,
You'd have to,
exactly.
that's the angle you'd need.
Because if I were to do it from, I think it's like, does it come from then? It comes from like a center point. Jesus.
Technically, it come from the center because that's where the little black circle is.
Okay, yeah, cool. I didn't know if it was the center or if it was like the corner, because I know that in D&D, like when you use cones, it's like the corner of it. That's fine.
If you
If
were
that's
there,
right.
you could get that's 15 feet cone right there, by the way. So that is all 3 if you wanted that.
I will do that.
And runs up, his hands are like generating electricity. It's like minor impulse.
1, 2, 3.
Go ahead.
Yep.
2 failures and a success on the guy. The guy succeeds. The other 2 fail.
The guy's taking a chunk.
That's a
you
good
do
roll.
30 damage to the Commandramon.
Ooh.
Damn.
15 damage to the Goblimon, and only 7 to the guy. Let me just roll Commandramon super massive damage.
Because Commandramon is weak to
The lightning.
lightning, yeah.
My guy's also a vaccine Digimon, so
Frisbee.
Does fail, which means with that he is knocked prone.
Woo! The surge of it just caused him to shut down. And that will be Pulsemon. That's bonus action, and movement.
Is Mim back for Haven's turn?
I don't think so.
Just give it a second. If not, I will
she's got
leave
Z's.
her turn till the end of the initiative. In case she comes back by then. Alright, we'll delay her turn to the end of initiative, just in case. This man. He will pick up his hand and he will belt some fireballs at Pulsemon.
It's fair. What if I told him not to? Like, politely.
This is why I don't like that. Anyway.
Like I said, politely. If you couldn't, that'd be nice.
I'd really appreciate it.
That's a hit. 10 damage, second attack. That's a crit.
Ooh.
Ooh.
For the final one of Vinny.
Does he get a B
I mean,
point?
Vinny did point his like metal pipe at the 2 guys, like, I'm coming for you now.
He does 8 damage.
Natural 20 on my
Critically
save.
succeeds the thing, so that's another D point. Or is it
I'm
just
already at
attack
max.
rolls?
Nice.
I think it's adjusted.
It doesn't matter, I'm already at max.
Yeah. Rolling a critical hit. Yeah. Just a hit. That's his turn. Fires off a scorching ray. Sophia, you're up.
I am severely out of range. Yeah, I'm going to use my movement. I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And just... I think I can just do it. Go for the goblin, or... Ooh, we'll go for the same one that Pulsemon attack, like in front of. Go for the goblin.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna use a Thunder Tongue, as I'm just gonna hurl just harsh code at it.
Fair enough.
I press the damage instead of the attack. That's a con save.
He succeeds.
Take half that.
He takes half damage? Oh, thunder.
No, take none. Sorry, yeah, it's
I was
cantrip.
like,
No.
it's a cantrip.
No, that's not bad. I forget. It's been a while.
No, I'm not upset. I'm just like, isn't that a cantrip? The thunder tongue got updated to my.
I got confused because for some reason I just saw that like the damage first before the attack. I was like, oh weird. Why is that there? Anyway, that will be an action. I don't think I really have a bonus action to use right now. Oh. No, I think I'm just gonna like kind of like try to just take the tiniest bit of cover at like this table, but just trying to stay low.
Alright. Oh yeah, Pumpkinmon. We'll wait. Pumpkin. She's there. Sorry. Some of my settings got reset for some reason. I just noticed. Darren sent me a message and I fixed one thing, not the other.
This
nice.
man who's about to have, after Pumpkin, the man who's about to have to turn. That's the dude that Vinny was pointing the pipe at, like, you're motherfucker. AJ, given it's my job to kind of tank, and like, could I like, I don't know it's not my turn, like when I pointed the pipe at him, aggro that dude, be like, nah, you're coming for me next, because I'm going for you. Just so I can take some of the flack away from Pulsemon.
Yeah, if you want to do that, that's fine.
I'll do it. I'll take it instead of Pulsemon. if
Well,
possible. I got a +0, so we'll see. That's a 2.
Oh.
Never mind.
you will place.
You know what?
Hunter's
Never
Mark
mind.
On you.
Yeah, that's fair.
You'll pull
Vinny
out
points.
his rifle.
Vinny points the lead pipe at him. The dude points a gun back.
Yeah, pulls out a real ass gun.
Just like New York City.
Absolutely fucking based.
Silver Bobs.
Okay. How much the damage if it hits? But whatever.
Well, again, see what happens.
See the exact same number. No, it's 4 less, but still hits.
Yeah.
Give me the advantage too.
You know what? I feel like my boy Triple V needs it.
I'll take him. I am saying though.
Commandramon. Will M16 assault rifle Vmon. And you should have. Yeah, he was firing from thing, and he dropped the second anyway. So even if he got up from prone, which he does, he still misses. That's fine. Lunamon.
Alright, Lunamon, what can you do? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30? Think that should be in range. Yeah, 40 feet easy for a tear shot.
Yeah, a little bow, a little like bead of light comes from the little chime it on the head. Tear shot. She hits.
Woo!
Ooh, nice.
Big damage. Oh.
Down.
Vinny points the pipe at him. Dude shoots Vinny as Vinny like pulls his hand away from his face, looking back at him. And he's gone because you killed him.
It's like, now my turn. Where'd you go?
Yeah, exactly.
The floating
shit, he's invisible.
gears will. You see a black gear pop out from the back and throw itself at Gilmon. Makes a wisdom saving throw, who fails, and is now enraged.
Oh.
That's probably fine.
It's probably not good.
No, dude, I think it's average.
Frankie, you're up.
I think that can work for us.
Maybe.
Frankie boy.
Frankie.
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 Frankie?
He was just here to silvery bobs. What happened?
What happened?
Jimmy disappeared.
My fucking fireplace went out. I'm so cold.
Jimmy?
You've really got to get better at keeping track of that.
I put wood in it, but I put it in too late and it went out.
Oh,
Ah.
unlucky.
Yeah,
Only a
I
little
thought I
bit,
had.
it runs out real quick.
It's tiny, and the wood burns pretty quick. The stuff we have to use for it.
God, he took a massive fucking damage.
Yeah.
Full pulse, man.
I mean, you could have spent time with your turn to heal and what you've done.
It's okay, I got it.
We can do
dude.
that.
Yeah. Frankie
Yeah.
over here.
We can do that range.
Gonna use trademark ability True Strike. You see this fucking gear bullying my poor man.
Your poor man's enraged,
So,
by the way.
Oh, he's enraged.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Oh
Fails.
well, he has advantage on hitting that. You know,
On the gear.
should on hitting the gear. Should he go for the gear?
Well, Dimitri, there's a
Um,
little feature part of your digital hazard.
Yeah, I know. He's enraged.
Yeah.
So should he hit the gear,
Yeah, he'll have advantage.
he'll have advantage.
But should he hit Lunamon?
Well, he won't have advantage then, wouldn't he? He'd just hit Lunamon.
He'll have advantage.
Is that a range?
Vmon been doing a lot of work. Vmon can have inspiration.
Okay.
Unless both of them are bonus actions. Is True Strike a bonus action?
Why read what
True Strike is a bonus
You
action.
can use a bonus action. You can use an action to do a bonus action thing. That has always been a rule that I allow.
Yep. That's Frankie turn.
All right.
I don't remember that you allow that.
I'll just do Ismin back, and then if not,
No.
I'll just do a turn for her. And I'll keep things as they should be. What's her spells at? Okay, she's got one left. I might save that for her.
I forgot that the upgrade, damage upgrade and the reinforced constitution and all that can like be done at a range.
Alright, she'll
I thought that was-
throw
I thought that was more melee, or like just touch range.
a Molotov at the gear. Throw a bottle at the gear. And misses.
Burn it.
Does she have? She's got 1 D point. I won't expend any. Pumpkin can do stuff there. Pumpkin will hop on here and do a bug blaster on the gear. Who fails takes 3d12 lightning damage, which
Ooh.
takes 28 instead, and then paralyzes him as well. And supermassive damage happens.
An extra d6.
He's got fried.
Heh. He is a detective.
He succeeds
He
in the
truly is a
supermassive damage
detective.
there. But he is paralyzed. Top of the round, Labramon. You get your retrieving back.
Oh, amazing. Except I'm not going to use it.
Is the enraged here concentration?
No.
Okay, nice.
As
Okay.
Labramon runs up and uses Cure Liquor on Pulsmon. Alright. That's
Ooh.
pretty good.
Pretty good.
23 hit points back.
It is pretty good.
And
Basically his elf.
Since
where was I?
since it was
There
the
you go.
target of last time's conversation, I'm going to say that recharges come back at 5 minutes per, like, the die you need to roll, if you're not in combat. So like, if
That makes
Labramon
sense.
doesn't get it back, he'll get it back in 30 minutes.
So I can't just like pump health back into
Yep.
into people out of
Reasonable.
combat. That is very fair because
Incredibly fair.
that was pretty ridiculous. Fuck, where was he again? I think
Have to be in
This is what
active
happens
mode
when I
to
try.
charge.
I think that was about 20 feet of movement. So if I can go, I don't want to. I'll do it because then he's got a moida sandwich. It's risky, but it gives you a little bit of something to work on. Alright,
Oh god.
bam.
Goblin 2 does not recharge their bomb, but will Goblin Rush Pulsemon. A miss. Elodie.
Alrighty. Yeah, what really sucks, I used all of my tactical dice last combat, so I have like fuck all to do with my actual character. So, I have 1 D point left. I think that I will use that D point to do the barrier upgrade on my guy.
Yeah, go ahead. Roll a d4 and then put the appropriate effect on.
So it's okay. Ooh, please be good. Please be good. That's 3.
You get
So it's the
4 AC.
D3. Oh, 4 AC. Cool. Can I
Pretty
drag
cool.
that onto him?
Yep.
So wait. So he's up here.
I'm assuming you can't like set a command for AC bonus equaling D4 plus 1.
You can, but it'll roll it once, and it wouldn't be the. Like, I'm not sure if it'll keep the roll.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like knowing
makes
that
sense.
that's the best thing she can do is bolster him as he like goes right out the front. She's going to use that final D point.
Right.
And I will move up a little bit. Hold on, one sec. And oh, I'm on a half square again. God damn it. I think I'll stay here for now.
Alright. You get Pyrosphere back. G.U.N, roll a
D4 or D6?
roll a d4, and before rolling, pick which one is Lunamon. Out of odds and evens.
Oh, this is Lunamon.
Okay.
Oh, hang on. That didn't roll.
Oh.
Sorry.
Unfortunate.
Don't worry, G.U.N, I'm here to help you. Ah!
Me.
Rock breaker.
There was no meat, but now there's another creature.
Oh no.
Hungry for rabbit.
Ooh.
Alright.
that-
Yeah, roll the damage on Lunamon.
Even with a barrier, that'll hit her.
Big hit.
It's max damage.
Oh, that's
That effect doesn't matter, but you do
The D
15
point?
damage.
It's max damage to D point.
Is that actually more than half of her HP though?
15?
Yeah.
Just under. She's
Okay,
got
yeah.
32.
Yeah, no super massive damage, luckily.
because that loses the D point, yeah?
Wow.
It
No,
doesn't
that-
lose a
that'd
D
be
point,
fine.
it just there's a table.
Effects.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
so the-
Can we take super massive damage?
Yes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm afraid now.
Yeah, I stated that at the start.
I have 18 hit points.
People can't.
Well.
See, no, never mind, I'm not much better.
Some of the
God.
some of
Why
the
would-
Lunamon is
effects,
stronger than me.
some of the effects wouldn't work for people. So
Yeah, I know, but it's still funny.
Gilmon would not realize why he would ever move away, so he's just staying there.
yeah, roll another wisdom save.
Ah, another one? Yeah. Yeah, I got save. Have a shit up. What the fuck am I
Why?
doing? Oh, why? Because he had a system shock.
No,
Oh,
you're still
Oh.
It's
Yeah.
better. He's getting better.
This man will run down. Actually, he won't run down. That's improper.
You gotta throw a bomb.
We will throw a bomb at Vamon then.
Does that bomb have a radius?
No.
Okay.
Vamon succeeds. And takes 7 damage. Chuck.
Right, it's super simple. We're going to shoot the man. Where is my gun?
Where is my gun?
That's a miss.
Can I give myself, use my inspiration?
Yeah.
Oh, actually, wait. Do I have a steady aim?
Yeah, you do.
I think you do.
Is that a thing I have?
Yeah.
Cool. Can I use
Look
that?
at that.
Yeah.
Ah, yep. Yeah, it's bonus action. Cool. Key 9. No.
Now use your inspiration.
Yeah, can I use my inspiration?
Yeah.
Yo. Again.
No, not allowed. You
Bird
only
time
get
for
the
charm.
golden star. That's
That's a
all
hit.
it is.
Okay, cool. And so 2 of those shots don't count because they were rerolls. Come on.
Do 9 damage.
Just roll. Just roll one more number.
I mean, it would be. I'm not gonna lie, I thought I was really hoping on your attack 6, 3, 2. It's like no, you get nothing.
Chucky boy, where you wanna go? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay.
Did we have the brains of
Vinny.
Okay, does the reroll automatically happen on V1's turn? The recharge?
Yes.
Okay. Since I'm doing them both at the same time, I'm just gonna hit next so V1 can roll to see if it didn't.
Actually didn't trigger it, but you know what? Roll a d6.
Okay, D4. I get it back.
No, let's get that back.
Nice.
Which means there's one logical thing V1's gonna do.
Yeah.
Second verse, same as the first.
Vinny always says, use your head.
Use your head, baby.
That's a hit.
Yep. Goodbye, Mr. Blue Sky. Boom.
They're fucking dead.
He's dead.
He fucking dead. And then I am going to. So Vinny, Vmon, and then Vinny and Vmon. Vinny's like, you got that one? And Vmon gets that one.
He's like, yeah, I got it.
Seeing the path is clear, Vinny's like, points the pipe at the dude all the way at the back hiding. And I'm gonna cast Valkyrie Strike to give myself an extra 30 feet of movement. And I just go do 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 up to this boy at the back hiding. Hide.
Hi.
Ow.
That's it.
Hide. Bonk.
7 damage.
Yeah, that's me. Action, bonus action, movement.
Alright, Pulsemon. They should have rolled a d6.
Yeah, I think like that one just I didn't click anything, so I didn't do anything.
Oh no, that's I have to do it for some reason.
Six.
That
He's back. I think they make this turn very quick and easy though. Ooh, Lunamon's not doing great. Well, it's alright,
Yeah.
but
No, she's not. She's about half.
yeah.
Just under half.
Okay. I am going to.
You almost
I
mean to me.
Yeah, I think it's gonna move up. I'm gonna go 5, 10. And we're gonna attack the guy at the front with the North Fist.
me go ahead.
Electric Rush. Melee attack. Yep.
That's a hit. You do
Boom.
26 damage and he's dead. Wait, no, still up.
No. Somehow he's got 1 hit point.
No, he's got more than that.
He's got 2. I was hoping for him to go down for that. No, it's gonna stand his ground, like try and like take the aggro away from Labramon,
You good?
just
You
in case.
like my sandwich that I made you.
It's a great sandwich. I generally thought
Distracted.
I generally thought because it was a darker dot, it looked very much injured. Lightning, double damage, had a chance.
He'll pull out a knife.
A knife.
Fuck yeah.
It's not a knife!
It's got a knife.
Stab at Vinny. And he will deflect. Sophia.
Cool. Cool. I am going to. How far away is this? 25? Oh, that could be funny. And I think it would be funny. She is going to sort of swipe away at the sort of holographic like keyboards in front of her and start to move up. She'll go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And with a digital armament, summon a gigantic fuck-off hammer. It is strength-based. She's not the best at these, but she tries her best.
Go ahead.
17.
That's a hit.
You can roll with initiative.
I should have,
damn it.
yeah, should have. I thought I did press it, but I didn't. 18.
That's a hit.
So I pressed it. Bonk.
Oh,
That's max damage there. So you get a D point.
My
Yeah. Yeah, max damage. I have a strength of -2 deaths.
Oh. It's big hammer and it's like hitting with one of those like blow up hammers.
No, it's like the idea is she's like just trying her hardest to like swim. She has no clue what she's doing. She's like going overhead, like half down, just like hits like maybe like the leg of the creature. It's just like
the toe.
yeah, it's a fucking like enormous hammer.
Oh.
She has no clue what she's doing with it.
Anything else?
She's trying her best. That's my action. It's a bonus. I don't think I can do much else as a bonus at the front. Just double checking because I can never remember if these abilities are bonus or not. No, they're not. That will be me.
Okay. Neil M16 assault rifle pulse mod.
Just do flips, please.
No, doesn't miss.
He does flips.
Linamon.
So I apologize. I wasn't able to move on my last turn.
Oh. Yeah?
30, yeah, because I did the
Steady
keen
aim.
accuracy thing. Yeah, it's if you haven't moved, then don't move.
Ah. That's fair.
Yeah, if you hadn't moved and if you use it, speed's to 0.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I knew it was like if you haven't moved, I forgot it reduces your speed. Okay.
Yeah, as Lunamon looks at G.U.N, the eyes, like, while G.U.N's stance and, like, roaring is aggressive, his eyes have actually, like, shrunken in like a prey creature.
Predator?
A predator, even. It's as if, like, this is just beyond what normal, like, enragement would be for a Digimon.
Yeah, don't like that. We're gonna move away from that.
You want to
You
take an
want me to
opportunity
monster
attack
as she runs
Digimon?
away?
I will say as well
Okay.
to Rebecca that if Lunamon does go down, I have abilities to stop him from being deleted.
Okay, I'm bonking them because they're running away.
That's a hit.
Oh shit.
Yeah, well over a hit.
Oof.
Bonk.
14 damage.
Ooh,
So
that's
she's
pretty
up,
good
but
points.
okay, hang on. So she goes, yeah, like, hang on. She was here. Yeah, she goes there.
That's
like,
when you get
it's
hit,
off.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, roll a d4. A d6.
Oh yes. That actually will change this. Ooh, okay.
It's not recharged.
Never mind. She's actually going this way. Just gonna.
Back
Yeah,
off.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Back in, yep. I'm like, never mind.
Digimon hit me!
G.U.N hit me! Frankie!
Digimon. that advantage?
It's
Giamon almost
paralyzed.
killed me.
Can't move.
Oh no, you can't move here, right? But yes, they also have advantage against you. Paralyzed. Frankie.
Hey, Gilmon, you wanna snap out of that, bud? You okay? Buddy. I don't have any way to, like, get him out of that.
I got other abilities except for enrage.
The one's like holding onto your leg.
I got a vaccine and the ability to cure blindness. Like, I got everything else. But
If anyone's got the sensory for charm, that would also be on the enraged tier.
yeah,
I think I've got the blindness and deafness one as well.
I get
Sensory
pristine
G.
3 to 5. I can help people who are bleeding,
hang on.
deafened, and reduce movement speed.
AJ,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna blow the whistle.
Go ahead.
Does the whistle snap him out of it?
Roll another wisdom save.
I'm gonna blow the whistle. I'm actually gonna like expose this entire
This
operation.
is your action.
I have nothing else to do, so
He's gonna put the documents out there, leak them, like, you know, whistleblower.
If I wasn't so
blast
far
by
away,
accident. Fuck.
if I wasn't so far away, I would have offered to throw something to him, but to Frankie. But I'm too far.
No, Guilmon is still in this aggressive state. He doesn't like he sort of growled when he looked at you, but sort of stopped growling when you like the whistle. He sort of like regains a little bit of focus towards you, but then like the slight movement from the floating gears from Hagurumon or Elodie like starts him back up again.
Alright, I'm about to go do something stupid. You guys stay back here. I don't think he's gonna hurt me. Hey, buddy. You alright? I then hold out a piece of rotten meat.
Yeah, hold out a piece of rotten meat. Anything else?
Yeah. That's it.
Okay.
Fucking. I had something
What?
I could have done instead of blowing the whistle. I just realized it now. I'm an asshole.
Okay.
Would you
It's
realize?
funny though.
I have a brain G which gets rid of charmed and frightened
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
enraged.
Nah,
was
it's
looking
funny.
at, like,
Okay, we'll
My
save
thing
that
was-
for later.
If I was closer, I was gonna be like, "Can I use my reaction to throw you my brain G? I also have."
I got sensory G.
And we'll go and
I think
do
Rebecca does
a
too.
Slam.
Does anybody have like a shoot or ability or like a ranged ability on their Digimon?
Yes. The other one.
Recharge.
It needs to recharge.
Okay. Is yours need to recharge, Jimmy?
It's gone.
It is, but I think it's recharged.
As
No. Yeah, it is.
as the Hagurumon is thing, the black gear that's sort of embedded halfway through Guilmon's back also disappears. He's no longer enraged. On top of the
Hey, buddy.
Labramon.
Alright. Labramon is. So I'm not gonna be able to do my thunder attack. I think I'm just gonna. Actually.
Roll a d6 as well.
Oh yeah, right.
What if he's trying hardest?
Oof. Yeah, no, I'll stick with the claw attack for now and just try to hit the Goblimon.
Okay. That's a hit.
Awesome. That is 1d8 plus 3.
That's 9 damage.
Does it do more because this guy's virus?
Yep.
That's a D4.
Sweet. That's awesome. That's really cool.
What's the
and yeah,
D4?
Borf going to stay here and try and back up Sophia.
Okay. He recharges the Gobbly Rush, which he will do on the Pulsemon with advantage.
No, that makes sense.
Yep.
That's a good smackaroo.
Oh,
Takes 11 damage.
Nah.
Elodie.
yeah, it's not looking so good over there. I'm going to run in.
Hey.
And I'm going. Oh, hi there. And I'm going to smack with my baton.
Go ahead.
At least with the plus side of having a baton, it's a D4 damage, so there's a much higher chance of rolling really good.
That's a hit.
All of my different weapon styles are just the same damage,
Oh, I
but
didn't
just
mean to
flavored
use-
differently.
I didn't
Oh,
mean
same.
use-
Just
I didn't mean-
it's the same but with different range.
It's the same number.
That was what I was going to say. Cool. Oh, that's a terrible
Aw.
You do 3 damage.
roll. Amazing.
That's still more than me!
Yeah, no, gotta stick it out, I guess.
Digimon does not reach have a K charge. Ah.
You right now, buddy?
Mm-hmm. What happened?
You went a little crazy there, bud.
Oh.
Anyway, there's like guys to beat up.
Okay.
Pat. I pat him on the head, turn his head towards Commandramon. Fire.
Yeah, it does another
Okay.
fire sphere. That hits. He's dead.
I mean,
Good job, bud.
Chuck.
Another keen eye.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, or even like focus, Chuck.
Shoots Vinny instead.
How did we get here?
Oh, there's power in this mess!
That's a hit.
I found out who the real culprit is, points to Vinny.
He's dead.
I get a
And you
D
get a point.
point!
You do get a D point.
Hooray! This is a great
Points.
turn.
I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
I'm gonna have Vinny and V move down.
This guy's getting surrounded.
Goblins in the
This
fuck
guy's-
box.
Yeah.
This guy's fucked.
Okay,
This is
no
a
V
meta-bagel.
headbutt.
Actually,
Would have been funny.
2 more people and we have a square.
Double headbutt.
That's a hit.
Just in
It's the
case.
You imagine?
Just in case it's a crit. No, okay, not a crit.
Definitely not a crit.
Yep.
It's the meta Danish.
And damage.
It's kind of like a Danish.
No Danish.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, wrong thing.
I'll have to
Sorry.
get some carbohydrate names. Oh,
That was almost a 20.
That's a hit.
That's
That looked like it was gonna be a
mean.
20.
But it was max
That's
damage.
max damage.
Doesn't matter, I
And a
have 3 D points already.
Yay, more D points!
I'm like, I'm gonna spend a
Yay.
D point to heal Vmon if I don't kill him in 1 hit, and then he hit. Well, I don't have any. Man, do.
And with that, combat is over, and before we explore more of this scenario in the aftermath, we'll take a quick bio break.
Okay.
Immediately starts playing the victory music.
I'm gonna kill Vmon for a D point. That'll do.
Oh, actually, you know what? I should go heal Lunamon for a D point.
If I could spend
And
D points to heal
Put
you
myself
all,
back at
Digimon,
0 where I
would.
belong.
I've got actually some stuff to share around instead of using your D points, guys. Like I've got hunks of meat.
I got hunks of meat too, but I got
Okay.
max D points, and I keep rolling things to get more of them.
Cool.
mean, if you're-
Yeah, I'll offer.
Yeah, I'll
fine.
take a hunk of meat.
I just need a reminder of how the hunks of meat work when AJ's back.
Yeah.
Honestly,
So I'll just
yeah,
honestly,
check.
she might need both. 'Cause she's
much-
taking a beating.
How much health you missing?
Back a sec.
For Lunamon,
Yeah.
she's missing
20.
29.
How much? Sorry.
29.
Honestly, I could probably help you with a single hunk of meat.
Oh, okay.
I got an exquisite
think-
meat. Heals 5d12.
I like how G.U.N ate the healing potion immediately.
I only have a hunk of spoiled meat, and I'm never going to use that because I don't want to feed like for long.
I got 10 hunks of spoiled meat.
But I'd say like Elodie like goes around to the people who are like injured and just like checks them over. She's got first aid kits. They're gonna do fuck all, so I'm not gonna actually use them. But she's first aid certified, so she wants to make sure that no one has any like, I don't know, broken bones or anything that's going to like severely impact them later on. Like if someone's walking on a fracture, that's no good. So, especially Vinny, because Vinny, she knows that he's just gonna fucking be like, it's
And that-
fine. I'm bleeding out of my eyes, but it's fine. And
Don't do
she's
that.
gonna like run.
I'll walk it off.
Got a literal like 3 bullet wounds in the shoulder, a scorch mark where he's hit by a. Oh, you're like, I'm all good.
She's like, just sit still for a moment, buddy. I gotta do my job.
No,
Let
I
me
don't
just
wanna.
give you a
No,
once
I-
over,
I
please.
wanna. I
I
wanna.
promise I'll bring in Mom's favorite meatloaf again. I know you liked it.
Sit still.
Hey, Vinny, we still got the pizza, right?
What? Can't bring digital pizza. Can't bring real pizza to digital world. What are you talking about?
Does he relent?
Yeah, it's like when you're like, I'll bring meatloaf, and he's like sits down.
I don't know. I'm not even. I'm just role playing it. But he's like,
Yeah, I know.
checking you everything like, okay. I wouldn't say right as rain, but not that it's gonna cause any serious issues later on. Like, I don't know, internal bleeding or whatnot.
I'm back.
Take it easy.
Intro
We're just-
movie, extra
We've just
movie.
been role playing.
I've got just a quick question with the hunks of meat.
Mm-hmm.
It says like it counts as rations for 2 dats. Is that?
It's just days. It's just a misspell
Okay,
of
yeah.
days.
I don't know if it's like 2 instances or not. Cool. Yeah. So did you want a hunk of meat, chap, just for Lunamon?
Yeah.
I'll toss. I can toss you my exquisite meat for Lunamon. That way, it'll probably max heal you. And that
I've
way
got
you
5
can use
chunks
yours.
for 3d12 each.
Oh, 3d12 each. Dang.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that
got
should be
1
enough.
chunk. So you do you.
5d12 is a lot.
Yeah.
I know we probably don't have all the best amount of time at the moment, but I feel like I'm a little tapped with my skills right now. If we were able to take a quick breather, I could get some of my points back. As I have no tactical dice left over, I can't use any of my good abilities.
That's fair. We could probably still like have a quick look around while you have a rest.
I mean, that's an hour, so
Yeah. Maybe then we'll join you for the rest.
yeah.
I'm going to
Uh,
use Vinny's super cool ability called Quick Rest to take the effects of a short rest with only 5 minutes. So I'm
Oh,
going
you
to roll.
little shit! I would love that.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's once a day, but I'm gonna use that if people letting you. For 5 minutes. I'm gonna hit die.
Yep.
Heal Vinny
Uh,
up. Mhm.
Recover 3d12 for a hunk of meat. Chuck for Lunamon.
Yeah, I'll just
Yeah, just roll the thing and
I'll just-
wait.
It's 1 chunk down yet.
While we're on this quasi short rest break,
Sweet.
I'll just see the stuff that Darren has sent. Point one for you, Darren. I get it.
Oh, yeah, no.
No.
These are fine. Like this is just
No.
me spitballing ideas. They're
No.
not at all now.
They're good. I think one is
Disagree.
definitely. I think one is definitely DM choice. I like the chaos. I think sharing turns is fine for people who want combat to be not necessarily the focus point. I am fine for. I like long combats that make people think. I think the last one is definitely like an ability someone could create. I'm not necessarily want to give that away to anyone at the moment. That's like a backstory
Give it to
ability.
me?
I did. So I made a little pinned message for AJ. It's just me randomly jotting down,
Yeah.
like, cause testing a system. First one was Digimon share turns with tamers, because
Yeah.
like me, like honestly, like from first combat to now, Vinny and Vmon having
the same turn.
was awesome for being able to quickly do all my stuff, like toss abilities down and immediately get payback for like the payout for cast stuff for my Digimon. Felt great.
Yeah.
My second point was D points getting their own separate action on turn, so people can still action, bonus action, move, and then a D action.
That's
but
the
then
most
restriction-
interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, that was one of like if you did that, then you'd like D points wouldn't like you take away all use of action or bonus action for D points. Maybe even get rid of reactions for stuff that have to be D action only. Which is a cool idea. It's a lot more for a powerful, I'd say, play for it. But then it
Yeah.
would also allow people to play like their class to their fullest and then make D points like an extra bonus thing you do on top of that.
Yeah.
And then my third idea was giving a reaction D point spender ability that just turns a crit into a crit. Just as like a blanket, because it's fun to do that to the
Oh,
GM.
the
Like,
tamer
you crit me?
specifically, yeah.
Yeah, like
I-
the tamer
yeah.
spends their reaction and turns a crit to just a regular hit.
I think that's definitely something that can be like a character makes, like an ability that's later on down the line. I don't think that should be a blanket like, oh, you get this at level 1, because it's kind of a
Yeah.
dick move. The GM's barely crit anyway. Everyone's got a fucking issue when they crit.
I think it's
Well,
funny.
look-
You do you.
You crit so much, it's insane.
I
only,
crit
in my
for-
game, I only crit Tez, who is immune to crits.
I crit for good last echoes. I'll have you know, I did crit for
Yeah.
good.
He does more crits for goods, to be honest.
But no, the D action one is interesting because while it does open up the thing, there are people who don't have super many bonus actions where the bonus action for the D points is their like choice in that aspect. I also do think it's a bit more resource dependent of like, well, I wanted to do this as a bonus action, but I think this is more important right now. But it's definitely the one out of the three that I'm most like interested in
D points are actions,
thinking
aren't they?
about.
Yeah, D points are actions, not bonus actions.
Oh.
Should they be
That's
bonuses?
That's the thing to debate. Like I can see them be bonus actions if people wanted to do thing, but I feel like reinforced constitution is just better. It is just casting a spell. Like just casting cure
Yeah.
wounds, which might as well still stay in action. You know.
Damager?
Damage.
That's where, like, in the
it's
case
the
of,
same
like,
thing, yeah.
Because like playing the melee brawler class,
Mm.
the fact that I crit on 19s and shit, it feels almost like a waste of an action sometimes to spend
Yeah.
to do
No.
an ability if I'm gonna roll for a crit. So I get like that's why I'm like maybe a D action be a thing. That'd be a game where it's like you're expecting to spend a lot of D points.
Yeah.
So that way it's like yeah, people can spend D points doing stuff, and then generating D points becomes more of an in-game in combat thing going on.
Yeah.
It's more of a question of when you use them, kind of like bardic inspiration stuff, you know.
Yeah, it is something to think about, especially, yeah, I thought they were bonus actions. If they were bonus actions, probably lower the dice by 1. That'd be the only change. Like, it's not as
Oh,
good
bonus
as Cure Wounds. It's still a bonus action, but at least it's, like,
1d8.
better for bonus. It's better for, like,
Economy.
economy. Like, giving a 2d8 bonus action heal is kind of nuts.
Yeah.
I mean, alternatively, just switch them to 2d4, 4d4, 6d4, and then make it a healing word less than a healing cure wounds.
Yeah. Anyway, but they're all good. They're good things to think about. I do think a couple of them are like. I do think the first one is definitely just like GM specific or player specific, and I get what you're saying. There is dopamine rush when everything works out in like back-to-back succession, but I like the strategy of combat taking a while and all over the place.
That's fair. I can see both sides because I have been on a character with like immediate 1, 2, 3 with my artificer, and that did feel satisfying. Like being
Yeah.
able to actually like sort of like control what they're doing while also doing my own thing at the same time. It is nice.
It is
Long
nice.
combats are also very interesting.
There are points to think about. he made good suggestions. People have suggestions. Feel free to send them to me.
Was it in death threats?
I mean,
gonna
I
go
thought
guess
you
what?
do that anyway. Yeah. We'll quickly do bio break stuff, and if anyone's doing short rest things, feel free to. You can roll Digimon's hit die. They do have them.
But they do, yeah.
Is everyone going to do a short rest? Because, like, you say you guys were gonna go and like keep looking around while I hunker down.
I was thinking having the quickest look before, like, having a short rest myself, but I think I'm mostly fine without one.
There's
I
only
don't think I really...
There's only so much you can look in a room, like in this area, for an hour, you know.
Yeah, exactly. So I think, like, I might just take the rest.
I mean, if people don't want to, it's okay. Like, it was just a suggestion so I could get my abilities back.
No, it's all good. No, you should do it anyway. Like, 100%.
Okay.
Like, that's fine. It's just whether or not, like, I also decide to do it. Because, like, I don't really need anything particularly. Like, I got 5 enough D points. The only sort of thing I get back on a short rest is my ability to swap what tool I'm proficient with. Which is basically, like, if I want to pick between scan, digital insight, or analyze. And it might be a good idea to rest and then analyze the survival program that I have on me.
That would take an hour to analyze.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that an analyze check as well?
Yep.
Okay.
I was gonna say as well, like, because I can do quick rest, and Vmon doesn't need one. Vmon has 2 damage; it's fine. I was like, me and V can go do like a little scout of the surrounding area, not like a just kind of like be like, all right, where are people?
Yeah.
Not know like if they're good or bad or what's going on. Just kind of look around the surrounding areas.
You're cutting out a lot.
I don't know. I've noticed that. I don't know why.
Do less.
I'm just gonna go scouting because I don't need to short rest.
A little bit.
If you want to roll your perception checks, we'll get back to it when game begins. And if you want to roll your analyze check, Sophia, we'll see what it do.
I think from reading, I get the
well, you lose 3 D
proficiency.
points.
Oh, all of them, really?
All of them.
Yep.
Flat.
That's rough.
You only gain them on crits in combat, but you lose them on skill checks as well. But I gain inspiration.
I thought you lost one, not all of them.
Nope, you lose all.
Christ. That's not good. No.
I don't get to add proficiency on because I get that back after the end of the short rest. So it's just gonna be base. And I'll save it for later. 5. Wouldn't have mattered if I had proficiency anyway.
I am going to do a standard, like, sight-based perception during the short rest to just keep ears open for, like, people who might be moving towards us so we don't get sort of caught ambushed. And I'll do the same for Labramon as well. He's going to keep an ear out.
As you're looking around for the food, the stores are like, they're closed, but like, they're just basically vending machines. You can request things and like potentially hack them to get what you want to get out of them.
That's pretty cool.
You can just play bits.
Bits.
And then, yeah,
It's a
LED,
Twitch bit.
you're focusing on recovering while letting everyone else like majorly look for things, so that's a pretty standard
Yes.
score.
She's doing her stretches. She has to do her, like, regular, like, few times a day shoulder stretches, otherwise the wound won't heal properly.
And Chuck and Labramon, as you like go to either side where like the arcade stalls are, you hear movement. Like there's currently things there. Labramon, King, you both notice that like it's both humans and Digimon. There's not just one or the other.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and Labramon's like, I'm smelling some more Digimon, same as the ones is here. and some people, like the guys in the suits.
Moving towards us?
Is
No one coming here, but just where the other paths on the left and the right.
Can I see how many there are?
Are you leaving the area to do this, or are you just like looking?
Well, because mine was a scan check, so like does
Oh.
like, on the radar thing.
Oh, there seems to be two groups. There seems to be a group of 4 on either side.
Okay, I'll relay that. Does it tell me if is it like a two Digimon 2 people ratio?
Yeah.
For them.
Essentially half it. That's how many teams. Unless it's just some random people on their own. Just 2 dudes.
Just guys being dudes.
They're just having a great day out the theme park. Let them have fun.
Okay, if they're not moving towards us, that's good. But it does mean that we're probably gonna get back into a bit of a tussle. So, unless we try to skirt around them, there's no way of is there any way of walking off the path, or is it kind of
Yeah.
block you in? Oh, you can.
Hmm.
Okay. We could go off-road a little bit, see if we can sneak around them, or even catch them unawares. Depends on what everyone else wants to do.
Probably better to move around.
Yeah, we don't feel like we've already brought enough attention to ourselves.
Yeah, I don't
wanna
really feel all that
ignore.
comfortable fighting other Digimon and people unless I really have to, so if we can go around, that's probably the best move. Personally. So we're in this main area here, the food court. Just trying to get an idea in my head of what is where. So this is like a map we can see. Like are we able to bring that up with some kind of interface thing at all?
Just bring it up on a hollow screen in front of me.
You can try. This was on like a billboard sort of map.
Oh,
near the front.
okay.
There is one here in the food court, because why
Awesome
wouldn't
memory.
they be? But it's
Maybe
like
look at that one.
it's like an image that like someone would have to hack into the phone.
She doesn't know anything about that. She's just looking at the billboard. It's like, okay, so looks to the right. It looks like we got a big old Ferris wheel. And the
Some-
left.
On the size of the pathway. Like, are those food stores or are they the games?
The arcades like replicating what they're doing on the right side. It's the entire like length of the main road. These
Okay, yeah. So
small stores.
that's the arcade strip.
Yeah.
And it goes to the Ferris wheel.
Yeah, it also goes to the roller coaster on the left.
I think roller coaster's something cooler.
Well, I'm glad you pointed it out because I didn't even really think about those ones. I was just looking at the big ones. Silly me. I guess we're going probably to the east. If that's the arcade strip.
The arcade strip is the entire like main road on both sides.
I see.
Oh,
the-
okay. So those ones to the north aren't this part of the.
Let me that.
Yeah, on the right there's like an L
that,
shape.
that,
Yeah.
that. Like I
Okay.
just didn't bother doing it. It's an arcade
Okay.
row.
Okay. Yep. That just like wraps around the whole thing,
Yeah.
or at least the 3 sides.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we got. I guess we got like kind of.
Either way works.
Which way we go? Because either way, there's gonna be something there. But again, I guess we're gonna need to stay close to the road if we're gonna see anything. But I don't feel comfortable fighting those guys again unless we really have to. They were kind of tough tomatoes. But what's everyone else thinking?
I mean, my thoughts going that there's this big ass Ferris wheel over there, and if we want to get a lay of the better place in the Ferris wheel, you know. But then you gotta take time riding it all the way up and it takes a while. Another idea is that, I don't know, the arcade in the back's got some buildings by the look of it. Maybe they're hiding people back there. We gotta find the pet zoo still.
Are you talking about the Digimon that got taken from it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we found the zoo.
What's the
Yeah,
spire?
Is that road? That's that ride that goes all the way up and then goes all the way down.
Yeah.
Tara.
Oh,
Whatever they're called. I'm too
I
scared
forget.
of heights to go on them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
What
the
it was called in
That's
Adventure
weird.
World.
drop of
They call it
thank you.
they call it the meteor shower.
the pants shooter.
That's kind of it.
Well, if we want to go slightly off road, I do have a way of like checking the main route as well.
Yes.
From a distance, and he'll pull out his binoculars.
Good
Ooh.
thing for us.
You on the Ferris wheel? We can actually just hack it and stop the Ferris wheel, so you have a chance to just look around.
Sit at the top.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah, that was my idea. Yeah.
You know what?
You know, we say no.
You got a good point. And
The Ferris wheel does seem to be one of the only things that are currently operating at the moment. That is like, it is rotating.
Yeah, we can stop it.
you got a great point there, Vinny. Getting up on the Ferris wheel, we could probably maybe point some things out. Might be a little hard to see fine a detail, but we could maybe see some scuffles if there's any going on. And those binoculars will make it a lot easier. She's like, gives you both the thumbs up. Okay. Anyone else got anything to chime in at all? She looks to the rest of the party.
Just shakes head, it's like happy with what's being said. She's like, it's like half like she's like probably paying attention and all that, but it's also like half interest like to this program that she's like trying to decipher, like half mumbly like certain words to pass on nearby. Like, you know, like hey, like when you're like trying to think through something and you're just talking to someone through your process,
Yeah,
they're just there
it's
listening.
Yeah? Yeah.
Yeah,
I got no idea.
it's like
What
try
you're saying.
try that one.
Looks to Frankie. Frankie,
Yeah?
got any opinions at all there, buddy?
Honestly, I kind of forgot that we were meant to be here to look for some missing Digimon. I was just wanting to go, you know, look at the Ferris wheel and that sort of stuff, but I reckon that go out the back. I think we might be able to find something. What do you think, Gilmon?
What was your question?
What are you thinking, Gilmon?
No, what did you say before? I never heard
What are you
that.
thinking?
What are you thinking?
What were you recommending before you said, what are you thinking?
I thought we were just here to have a look at the entire theme park, you know, and get lay of the land, and I forgot all about the fact that we were looking for a missing Digimon. But we should
Wanna
go
go to that
check out
Ferris
the
wheel?
area at the back. What do you think, Gilmon?
Yeah?
Sort
of tilts his head.
Choose with each other.
Like a dog that doesn't know what he's doing.
Pat.
Oh,
The smartest person I know, Gilmon. Pat.
Oh,
I'm
He has an
standing
intelligence
right
of
here.
7.
I feel I'm sad.
He has an intelligence of 7. He's not that bright.
Alright. So where are you guys going?
Go towards the
Ferris
Ferris wheel, I believe.
And you just
For
go down-
roller coaster?
the staying off-road for the most of the path.
Alright.
So
go
we can
ahead.
maybe try to avoid getting into another tussle.
Just going behind the buildings.
Go ahead, roll a stealth check with advantage then. If you're gonna take it low and slow.
I might want to keep that spell slot now I think about it.
Funny.
Uh, that's an 8. I'm gonna roll my inspiration, which
Go
lets
ahead.
me roll the 10 flat.
They'll never catch us except for the time they caught us.
20! Is it a 1D point back?
Nope.
Or no? Nope.
Just
oh,
attacks.
okay.
Only 4
I'll
I'll
attacks.
take that.
That's
And
Look, you're
Use
right there
my-
with Leonamon again.
Flapperbomb will be doing
Ugh.
Dex check, I believe it is.
Yeah, don't
Oh,
worry. Me and
no.
Little Mom are just like holding hands, like skipping the journey time. What was it? 14? That makes sense. 13? Yeah. Plus one's a little bit there.
So that sit on a 12!
I like the two's funny.
I mean, it makes sense for Vmon.
That is the worst roll because you don't get
Hang on,
intention.
I spent,
Wait,
I
did you-
spent my inspo for him and I rolled another 2. He is me and I am him and he sucks and so do I.
It's
down.
Vinny's super stealth right now.
And that were I.
I am sneaking. I am sneaking. Sneak. Sneak.
Vmon's Vmon's missing
we're
on the stealth
sneaking.
because Vinny's actually like hiding really well and Vmon's just yelling out for him, trying to find him.
Vinny, where'd you go?
Hey Vinny! Where are you?
My other idea was that Vinny is like carrying Vmon on his shoulder. But then because Vinny's just an idiot, and he like runs past one of the like displays, and Vmon just gets up in the display and stuff.
Oh.
He pulls like all the stuff down off the fucking off the display and like crashes to the ground. Both ideas are great.
Jumps off and starts playing one of the arcades.
Yep.
Okay, yep. As
We're
the-
great, right?
As the group of you, through various manners of stealth, all of you eventually circle yourself beyond the arcade row and make your way towards the Ferris wheel.
Just pulling the other two loud people away.
Yeah, can I do a perception check on the arcade road with my binoculars?
Yeah, go ahead.
While we're going? Cool. Binoculars. Oops, sorry, I accidentally hit it twice. The first one's 19.
Oh, thanks for that.
Yeah, if you look around, you see 2 more gun soldiers and 2 Goblimon sort of just walking around. Every so often one of them stops to play like an arcade game until they're done, and then they continue their patrol.
Hey, Bruce, look what I found.
Yeah, alright, well, yep, more of the same, doing a surprisingly lax patrol.
I got this place unlocked. Did you not see the front entrance?
Yeah. Oh, would anyone be here? We locked the door.
Locked the door and put 12 Digimon in front. I'm sure
We
it's
locked
fine.
the door and had guns.
They're
Most
fine.
most people would be deterred by the whole gun thing.
But yeah, you reach the Ferris wheel. It is slowly rotating, of course.
Let's say I want to do.
There are brief periods where it stops, and theoretically a group could get in before it continues rotating, if they want
Is
to.
there any controls nearby?
There is a control panel near the front
Yeah.
of the line. Oh,
So-
not the front line, the back of towards the machine.
Yeah. I want to move around until I eventually find that.
Mhm.
Find that, sort of turn back to the others, move back. It's could sort of hack it maybe to have it just be a little bit faster to get up and then stop it in place for a while, so that way it's easier to spot something without moving. If it helps. That way we.
Yeah, dear. Anyone close to that front area though?
I can try hide.
Yeah.
As you sort of look at the mechanics, Sophia, it seems very simple. It's very like go or stop. There isn't any like room
Easy.
for like go for X seconds and then stop. It is literally go and stop.
Can I go faster?
You can make it go faster, but it like if you wanted to do the plan, someone would have to stay behind and like stop it when it gets to the top. Sort
That's
of
fine.
thing.
It's perfectly fine.
It's a very simple program. Less like adding more into it might break it somehow. It's very
But
much
that's her
if it
style.
is very much of a if it works, don't break it, and this seems to just work.
Coding.
Gets us by.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't touch it. Like don't.
It's not pretty, but it's functional.
It's on like spaghetti and duct tape. Don't touch it. Yeah, like she'll like just sort of it's like I can stay behind and I'll have Pulsman at least to help. Thumbs up, like just like close by, just holds him up.
Gives a nod.
Vinny's just like, honestly, I just thought only Frankie was going up because he got those binoculars and stuff.
Frankie?
I'm good to chill down here too. Not
He's
Frankie,
awesome.
Chuck. Yeah. I thought he was going up because he got the binoculars and stuff. I'm good chilling here. 'Cause I
Yeah,
ain't-
Goggles, man. But yeah,
I'm
I'll
just
go up.
saying, I'm just saying, like, if we'd stop that thing, it's rotating, someone might look and see and go, yo, why is the Ferris wheel not going? So I just thought I'd hang out here just in case.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Vinny,
fair.
that's why you get paid the big bucks.
Wait, I'm getting paid?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, Vinny. I give him like
Oh,
about
no.
100 bits.
You're paying him now. You have been paying him, haven't you?
So
Yeah,
he looks
I
at
would
the
pay
bits like, oh, I can't eat bits. What? Questions for another time.
You're paying, right? That is against the law not to.
Legally, you have to pay him.
Yeah, legally.
Give him the backstory. They probably didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. So who's going on the Ferris wheel?
I will not. Vinny and Vmon will be staying at the bottom.
Okay.
Oh, go.
I'll go too.
Okay.
3 and 3 then.
Yeah.
I'll go on the
Like-
Ferris wheel.
Okay.
Yep. We'll have Haven down here as well then.
Ooh, yeah. I guess I'll bring Lunchtime
Pulsman.
with P.
Bring him on.
Would-
Pretty good.
I don't know how hearing works. Would she be able to hear stuff better up there?
Frankly, I think you hear less because hearing's about
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
hearing's about
Because
distance.
Because it's like, yeah, because it's like, yeah, because it's not like, oh, there's more ground to cover.
Do you want to separate
My,
from your
my,
mom?
my only thought is like that like it's further away from all the noisy stuff, and like maybe you could then hone in on the other things, but you're just away from everything. So yeah,
Can't-
Lunamon will stay down here.
Okay.
You can't leave your partner behind. Your partner in detective crime.
Lunamon, stay here and look after the others.
Okay.
Listen
Be
out if
safe,
anything's
Chuck.
coming.
As like she hugs your leg.
Always am.
Oh.
Tiny,
Aw.
tiny pat like between her ears. I
It's
always
like
am.
that awkward, like,
It's like a one pat, like down, up, done.
It is definitely the stage after like nervously shaking them off his leg.
It's like a dad who accidentally found someone that's and he's now basically adopted. It's like, yes, good job, kid.
Yeah, but with a heavy sigh before the pat.
Each
Yeah.
each carriage looks like it can seat 4.
4?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, Elodie.
Well, 4 comfortably.
Frankie.
You could go 5 if you wanted,
You
but
want-
it's 4 comfortably.
You fit 5 then.
Well, it's a 2 seats. So, like you could sit 2 seats, and then someone could stand up in the middle. It'd just be awkward.
Yeah, obviously, Chuck, you need to look out with the guns.
I can stand.
Okay.
Otherwise, what? Like either it's what? Like either two and three, or someone's by themselves.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
we could do it to him, to be fair.
Are all 5 gonna go into one carriage?
I'm fine with that if you guys are.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
Depends on how big G.U.N is.
Game is a medium-sized creature.
It is G.U.N size to the seat.
It's Guillemon size.
G.U.N is people sized.
Yeah. You can sit down if you want.
Sure. Yeah. You know what?
He's a good
I'll
one.
go.
Yeah. As the 5 of you get onto the Ferris wheel. Sophia, are you going to hack this console, or are you going to manually push the buttons of stop and go?
If it's that simple, I'll just do the push the buttons.
Okay.
Hacking it would be funny though.
Yep. That's why I'm asking.
Which is why it's like I kind of want to, but it's also not that complicated. And it's like, so I'm just gonna push the buttons.
Okay. You're fighting the dilemma of like, I could make this more fun, and you're like, oh, let's get it done.
It's like the thing at the braid. It's like I could make this worse, but you 100% right. It's like, but it is working now, and I could break it. She knows that pain very well.
As it's going up, as it gets to its full rotation, as you're probably maybe 60 feet in the air, the 5 of you. If you all wanted to roll your perception checks to see if you can get a lay of the land and find any cool things, go ahead.
Do I get a bonus with my binoculars?
Yes. No more D points for you.
really bad roll.
Will be just like
Oh.
will be a bonus or advantage?
Go advantage. That's fine.
Thank you.
I didn't realize that I had a fear of heights. I didn't think that one through.
Aww.
She's like looks up as like looking around, and then sort of just like looks down, and it's just like, oh.
That's
and it just looks down.
That's right. Just stay in the seat.
Okay.
Okay.
As you're at this height, Elodie, yeah, this is the wrong time to learn about your fear of heights. Guillemon, Labramon, and Frankie, as you look around, you can see certain things. You can see, like, the patrol routes. There seems to be 2 people, or there seems to be 2 groups of 4, 2 people, 2 Digimon, patrolling each side of the, each side of the arcade strip. The Ferris wheel seems to be stopped. The train is also stopped. There are a couple other rides from the north and the middle section that is also that you, without any inspection, you're not sure if they're running or not. But there doesn't seem to be any people patrolling down there. All up at the back, you see a large stage with a covering. There seems to be a conglomerate of things there. Definitely Digimon and a few people. Chuck, as you sort of zoom in, you see that at the stage there seems to be 5 stakes sort of embedded into there with chains around the necks of various Digimon. A purple dinosaur, a red little bird, a giant green, like a big worm, a big caterpillar, I should say. 1 second, let me continue on. That's only a couple. A tapir thing that's got like no bottom legs but has like a wisp of cloud underneath. And a little reptilian fish creature that's sort of like a fish that's on land with a large orange fin. They all seem to have like these chains around their bodies or necks tied to these posts. In a cage, there seems to be a small little white thing with large ears that have pointed tips at the end, and a large almost 1-for-1 symbol that's on Guillemon's chest, except it's a red diamond, a red triangle in the middle. And he seems to be in a cage. There are a couple of gun soldiers, one who is a woman that seems to be in charge of the situation, and a few Digimon in the area. More of the Goblimon, more of the Higuramon, a Commandramon, and what looks like a little robotic bird thing seems to be perched up on the lights there.
Okay.
And then that vision goes blank as you see more Higuramon directly in front of your carriage.
Oh,
Oh. Oh.
Oh, okay. Scott, can I just hang on? So the description of the thing in the cage was a small white thing with large ears and like a red triangle symbol on its chest.
It's
Is that
got.
everything?
Let me get an image of Gilmon, because it's better to show you. Gilmon. Hopefully this image. Oh no, it'll be easier on the enemy Gilmon image I made. No, it wouldn't. Cringe.
Range A.
Hopefully it's on the other one. Otherwise I will
Yeah,
search the internet. But yeah, it's on his head
But
and his
there's-
stomach.
Oh, okay, sorry, on head.
Yeah.
Yeah, but those were the three aspects. The like it's small and white, has big ears, and a symbol on its head.
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure I got each thing.
Actually, I think it might be a little different, but yeah, that symbol on his chest is on his head with a red triangle.
Okay.
You know what? It's easy. Yeah, I've already got it. No, I
I've
don't.
done
want
it now.
I don't
I
want
know
to.
which one. I know which Digimon you're talking.
I know
about.
it is. You know what? Fuck it. Like that's the thing. I made these. Like it's gonna reveal the name, but it reveals the name.
I don't know what they are.
It means nothing. Okay.
It's cute.
That's in the cage, and then
It is
you've
cute.
got one of these is locked up.
One of these.
Not a Dorumon.
Okay.
That's adorable.
One on
That's
I
a
found out
big
what was
boy.
in the petting zoo.
one of these.
Yeah. This got our petting suit buddies.
Oh.
Dorumon.
One
That's
of
a good boy.
these.
That's also a good
Aw.
boy.
Here.
It's stealing my friends. I'll steal them back. They're mine now.
That's a
Worm.
pretty good boy.
Is it Lemon or Worman?
Wormon.
Oh my goodness.
He just got a cool ass mohawk.
I want him. I want him.
You see, I thought you meant Gabumon, but Betamon
looks-
is also cool.
He looks like he's about to cry.
He's a little beta.
I wanna
It
give
looks
him
about
a
to
hug.
nobble on your arm. Like,
Novel? What a word.
yeah, nobble.
No,
Nobble.
it's a less aggressive version of Nibble.
Yeah.
Or
When
it's
you
more.
go nom.
You know,
Yeah,
yeah.
I-
So it is
Sorry.
different to Guilmon's thing where the triangles are inverted. So the symbol is different. I apologize, but it's similar to Guilmon's chest symbol.
Yeah, with the triangles pointing outwards.
Yeah.
They're so cute.
And they're all chained up
Aw.
cruelly, except the
No!
Calamon who's in a cage.
Oh no.
For which one?
The white one, Calamon.
How dare.
Which way did you say it was? Up the road? Like to the...
At the stage, like
That's
all the
it.
way at the back
At
of
the
the park.
stage.
Oh,
Past
okay.
the drop thing.
Yeah. Back there.
Yes, I think he's like in the middle of like describing this to be like, yeah, it looks like our petting zoo buddies are over there and some other one. Yeah, and then the guys appear.
Yeah, and then there are
I
five.
think he puts the binoculars down like to look over and like show Frankie, and then like, as he brings them down, he sees the guy.
And there are 5 Higuramon floating up in front of your carriage.
Like, whoa!
Anything happening down on the ground?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you notice that
Oh.
you notice that there's flying gear things. They're 60 feet away from you, but you notice that there's a group of these floating gear things at the top of the thing with your friends.
What's the disadvantage range?
Yeah.
Throw a break. As what, roll initiative, AJ?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I follow the gun people on the floor and might see us.
I'm starting to crash a little bit. But I can keep going if people need to, otherwise if someone wants to control my character.
I fell off the chair.
You fall off your chair.
It happens, man.
You know how you like sit back and relax and just start sliding down?
No, I don't slide down. That's the issue. I'll leave it up to you guys. Do you want to continue this now, or do you want to continue this next time? We can end early if we need to.
I don't want to be Killjoy personally, but I need to get a good night's sleep because I'm going to do a lot of driving tomorrow.
I think it could work well timing-wise for like how long it might take to get to destination for next time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was also gonna say, like,
because
it's a pretty
I
good
don't. Yeah,
Yeah,
'cause
it'd
I don't know
probably
you
be
guys.
2 sessions then, because I think the next one...
Might be a bit longer.
The next one either has to go long, or... because it's a big fight.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
yeah, you're right.
I'm
It'll
yeah, I
either,
imagine
be
it'll
two,
be a
it'll either be
big fight.
2 more sessions, or it'll be a long one next week. So if that's okay with everyone, that's fine.
Yeah,
That's fine.
I'm always
Yeah, that's
down to
fine.
play this game. You
I
know,
think it could be good for a long
AEST.
one. Yeah, it could be good for a long one.
We can debate on the day, but
Yeah.
a bit of a
When
shorter
Darian said he
session.
was going to do a one-shot.
It's one shot.
And then it became like a full campaign.
Yeah.
Listen, I said this was gonna be a 2-shot because I had like 8 events. I told Garion, but like I didn't expect everyone to do everything, and you haven't. But
We take our time.
combat to
We
combat.
do take our time.
Combat was a bit longer than we expected.
Yeah. Till then, thanks for joining us. Hope you had a good time. I did the roll thing again. Yeah, I've been doing the roll thing. Thank you for joining us. Hope you had a good time. And we will we come back on there tomorrow. I'd ask what people are doing, but I think the only one here is Dimitri. So unless you're streaming tomorrow, I don't know what
Hopefully.
Mim's doing.
I think Mim's still doing like Terraria or some stuff. I don't know. Maybe Chapter 4, Alan Wake. Hopefully, this game's controls don't fuck me in the ass. I like the story and all, but come on. Maybe some Dead by Daylight over the weekend. Have some fun there, and play more D&D. Apart from that, that's about it.
Yeah. Tomorrow you can join me for the finale of DMC 2. We're going to finish off Lucia's story, and then we'll jump into DMC 3 next week. Saturday you can join everyone here except for Dimitri and Mim for chapter 38 of Guardians Rebirth, Homebrew D&D campaign, based on isekai things. The party are in a cool new mining town, and they're going to do stuff there. I don't know what. That's up to them. They could do anything. Don't give your players control. Take it away from them.
You should. No, give me more.
No,
More.
you don't need more.
Give me more.
Tuesday is more Banjo-Kazooie. We'll finish Clanker's Cavern, and I'll kill myself if I have to, because I hate Clanker's Cavern. I realized how much I hate the swimming in this game. It sucks. Swimming sucks. Even on X-Burn, swimming... It's not that, it's the fucking depth perception. And
Oh yeah, it's horrible.
it's just...
Yeah.
The camera movement sucks ass. I like Gaha, but man, do I hate Clanker's Cavern.
Ooh, just you wait till Rusty Bucket Bay, buddy.
Yeah, but there's... Like... I don't know. Does Rusty Bucket Bay make you move to like the lowest point of the map on the breathe HP you've got? Because that's what gunned me in for Clankers. They have to go all the way to the bottom, and then you have to go all the way back up.
You have
If
more
you're in the
HP.
water, you cannot breathe, even if you're not underwater.
Oh.
If you go underwater, it takes double it takes double breathe
Oof.
bubbles, and you have to do a little bit of underwater shit. You die a lot. It sucks.
I think there is a submarine transformation. That could be 2 either. I don't remember exactly. But yeah, more Banjo. Wednesday for the evening stream, probably around 10:30 to 11, depending on how long D&D goes, is more Pokemon Y Hardcore Egglock. We did the first 2 gyms. We had 2 losses. Faz met his time and had a really good shield on, but he just got shafted by Psywave. Both of them got shafted.
Oh,
And since Psywave doesn't resist for some reason, and rolls, whatever, I'm over it. It's cringe. Yeah, and then part 3 of this next week. It might also be a shorten, but we'll see. Who knows?
I'm sorry, everyone.
No, it's
It's
okay.
okay.
You're tired, you're tired. It's like, it's 10:30. The combat would probably take more than an hour, even with only half the people really in combat. So, like,
stop being such an old bitch and get some
It happens.
fucking energy drinks in me.
Alright.
It does.
Until then, bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.